audio.
I did. Right? Yeah, I did. Did you include yours?
For me, it would have to be Human Centipede and Leprechaun.
Ooh, that's a good not supposed to be watched movie.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in. Your guy really does look way better with finger attached with his hair.
Alright. Got ore number 1.
I'm heading over to get ore number 2. I gotta collect those animated offers. But I want to stare into open up combat.
Yeah.
Better at, you know, doing good damage at the beginning.
Yeah, you should probably stick them with the Gloomstalker stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I want to see what that pairing Assassin Gloomstalker is.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's got to be nasty. But I think I'm gonna go either 10 levels Assassin or 12 levels Assassin and then go Gloomstalker.
Yeah, I think it's once you get to the chance to pick your subclass level 3 is when you get to pick Gloomstalker, and then the whole Gloomstalker stuff, it doesn't cost an action to use or bonus action.
Nice. Plus I get an extra attack
I used
out of it. Yep, and I get an extra attack out of it for bows, because that's going to be important. Because for now I'm stuck shanking them.
Bit of caution never hurt.
Yes. Yes.
I wonder what I'm gonna get in my my next level already.
Yeah, I'm really curious about what I'm.
I got 2 heads inventory.
I can end a fight so goddamn quickly if they group up with just a single Crimson Blast. It's insane.
Okay, for Nier's head, it says, prideful as he was in life, Nier is just like anyone else in death. Mouth slack, eyes bulging, and flesh that is slowly starting to rot.
Damn.
Oh, your notification just popped up that you're streaming.
Got the second ore. I got my shield mold. Do you have which mold you want?
Oh, I'm in the shield too.
Ah. That works. We should grab the amulet.
Off we go then.
I'm actually concerned too on spell slots.
Oh, you can take a long rest.
Yeah, we're gonna have to before we fight the golem, because I'm not getting my shit stomped trying to do other stuff.
You mind if I cheaters missiles this lava golem?
We can actually talk to it somehow.
Wait, we can?
Yeah. I meant to
lava's
bring it up a
erupting.
couple runs ago, but we
Better
can
watch
somehow
my
talk
step.
to it. I don't know how.
Oh. I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Hey. Because I think the elemental you're talking about is the one that Sorcerer Sundries that Karlak can't talk to.
What's this one called? Just also called Lava Elemental?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be more specific.
Grim Force Lava Elemental.
Because I could have sworn I saw someone actually talking to this one in the pool of lava as the background.
No Novembers in 31 days. Me trying to enjoy Halloween.
Huh. Alright, I can't find anything other than the Reddit post talking about it, and they're not giving me answers. They're just ranting. So I guess go ahead and murder it.
Alrighty.
Although it is pretty weird to murder it. I don't know. Murdering a shark.
What is this? Oh, they changed it.
Change what?
Oh. Here, I'm gonna put it on UCC. Where the fuck did you go?
I'm over here. Picture.
Look for the icon for it.
Oh, they finally put the ring on it. Nice.
Not only
Oh,
that.
yeah, all the icons are changed. Nice,
Oh,
they gave
yeah.
real icons. Nope.
Okay,
Sarah, get your ass over.
update cheater string on this spell can be used if updating from a version of the mod older than 2.7. You do not need to cast this if you start a new game. This spell is only useful for those updating mod on existing save and should fix newly added summon chests. This custom resolution will be removed in the future version as it will be done automatically. Okay, so we need to push that one. Everything here looks nice now.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? They added a new thing to do.
What?
Peter's Greater Action Surge.
Oh, that is new. I saw that. It gives you your bonus action, something else back. When I was reading the cheaters log. Okay, I did see that. It just didn't mark it as a good.
Huh. Interesting.
You want the amulet?
Oh, sorry, big. Time to die. There we go.
So-
No more exploding lava.
Do you want the amulet?
Nah, I kind of really need it.
Looking ahead.
Alright.
Thou hast come!
The amulet is suddenly the metals.
Can thou endure?
You're pure.
Thou return me, take me home, and thou shalt to thy she wait. Oh, thou shalt be blessed indeed. I shall walk with thee. I shall grant you my power.
You feel a chuckle come.
Alright, it has been done. You forgot to see elemental for its gems.
Oh, it's in the lava.
You can get to it without getting lava. Actually, almost getting into the lava on accident. did it.
The final end that just now showed up. Alright, time for that long rest.
Yes. This time I think Gold's probably like, oh, necrotic damage. I'm immune. Tink! Just dents its armor. Oh,
Yeah. Well, the thing now is that since we're taking a long rest, all my summons are gonna disappear.
Hmm.
Oh, look at all the gold, huh? Did these guys drop gold? Question it.
The pile of oh.
I think that was the Warlock. I think the Warlock was the pile of bones.
Okay, then that's.
I like how the dog is hanging out with Astarion.
They're becoming bud.
Oh, pretty.
Blade close.
Yeah, you start. Let's start with your shield first.
Alright. Trying to figure out where I want to stare.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Almost there. I just need to insert an opening in the metal. That mold should fit perfectly.
Alright,
I find people have been searching for this fucking forge for years, and then random motherfucker just happened to stumble onto it.
you have a worm.
Yeah. Like, what type of bullshit is that, right?
That is, if my ancestors were looking down on me and they saw that, they gonna shame the shit out of me when I get there.
Like, you let 3 motherfuckers find this before you spent decades of your life looking for it, and they found
And
it
then the
in a
one-
day?
I'm the one who got frozen and like, and don't even fucking talk to us. I remember how terrified this was for the first time. Seeing this shit come off my channel. No.
I think the first time I ever bought this thing, it was, I had Gale, Harlack, and Elf. Gale was the only one left alive by the time we killed it.
I killed it without using the forge at all. Like, I didn't even know you were supposed
Yes,
to. I just kept pouring the
same.
lava, and I fucking killed it that way. I believe it was with the monk. I believe I actually whooped the shit out of it, because I had way 4 elements at the time, so I just water pulled it till it fell over, pummeled it, and then, you know, just like continued the assaults with everyone else after.
They're in this motherfucker.
I was stuck.
Damn!
Oh wait, I didn't hear you.
Oh, the dog is not though. The fuck me and me to necrotic damage. You just did not name it.
I ignore necrotic damage resistance and muted.
Sí. ¿Van a pagar? Digo, ¿a quién te prendía?
So, did you forget that I ignore necrotic immunity and resistance?
Yeah, kind of forgot about that.
I mean, it's literally how I can. We are cooking this thing. And the only things low on your health are your dogs, ghost summons that are dumb, and walking lava. And then me, just hurting myself.
Yeah.
There are methods now too. Wonderful.
Stallion, where are your arrows? Where arrows I have? Picked some for the end of the session last time. Whatever. Just that miss I saw.
2-1 shot, nice.
Then we'll hit him with a. Oh, wait. Elemental. Can I do with this one? No, still an elemental damage. I was gonna give him a chalk.
At the ready.
Can I make you bleed?
Wait, what?
Can I make you bleed?
Well,
I need to bleed.
okay.
Can you step backwards like you step? I'm not really sure how a vampire. Well, I guess D&D vampires aren't like traditional. Thank you. So now I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I took no damage.
Well, damn.
I only just realized that it said, I haven't paid attention to the stipulations of Blood Ray. It is, if I am bleeding, I take no damage, period. Yeah. That move's actually more broken than I thought, because at level 5 it does 6 shots. And I can cast it twice in one turn if I use quick cast, and it can be a level 5 and one level 4.
Oh, the bleeding took away most of my movement speed.
Oh, sorry. You little bitch.
He dropped the sickle of wall.
Oh. Bound weapon sounds like more of a curse when a burning weapon is involved.
What?
Bound weapon sounds like a curse when heat metal is involved. Not bound.
It doesn't, because it doesn't affect it.
I cannot.
The weapon is only to make you drop it.
But what I mean is your metal is heated.
Yeah.
So the metal of your weapon that is bound to your hand is on fucking fire, bro.
We both get hit with heat. Sounds like a skill issue. I can't drop mine.
It's like,
Damn, I'm surprised the
Victory is
dog
mine.
survived that.
The Guardians.
yeah, it's actually perfect. Oh, you gotta fire again.
Already doing it.
Not. Ooh. My character like slid for a second. Okay. have the second piece?
Yes, I got it. There we go.
Spin the wheel.
That'll take the edge off.
And I'm now infinitely more powerful because I can't be crit by my own power. Only crits work on them now.
My armor class went from 15 to 17.
Mine's sitting at 14. To be fair, I'm still wearing the base robe.
Yeah. I think I've only upgraded once the padded armor.
You know, I should really come up. I guess I should probably look up the necromancy gear build, right?
Probably. Alright, what are you doing now? I'm gonna go to the Myconid colony.
Alright. Did you properly loot near?
I think. Let me go ahead into my inventory. Yeah, because
You
I got
did.
his boots.
That's what I was interested in.
Ooh, can I make? Oh, let me see the color of it. Where's my Sylvanas dye at? Ooh, those look nice and green. I brought you near's head. I find it weird that the jaw is just like open. I'm like, the rigor mortis should have kicked in by now.
Maybe it kicked in and it's stuck like that.
Sweet name, you dancer.
You know what I'm gonna need?
What?
The Constitution necklace.
Huh. Oh yeah, to increase your health.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. That's gonna have to go to me again.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
Because by endgame, I'm sure my character's gonna be doing anime levels of blood coughing and out of his mouth and nose, just like, okay,
Yeah.
they're dead, but I'm also like 3 inches from death too.
Nah, you're gonna be like, you start getting that ass whooping there. The guy you'll fight, it's like, you're bleeding all over the place. You should just give up by now. And
That sounds like a you problem. If Percy
No.
proceeds to spike blood off myself.
No, you just say, you just say the thing back to him. You should give up now while you can. Why? It's like
Proceeds
falling
to-
right into my trap.
You've activated my trap card. Your what? Shoots blood spikes everywhere like a fucking frag grenade. What are you?
Alright, time to go take on these cores. To get Sorcerer Bark.
Yep, give me 1 second. I've never heard of this place nor this weapon.
What is it?
There is The Staff of Cherished Necromancy.
I think I've seen that somewhere before. I just can't remember where.
It's in a manor in Act 3. But it says creatures have disadvantages on saving throws against your necromancy spells. All my blood magic is labeled as necromancy. And Life Essence Harvest. When the wielder kills a creature with a spell, they greedily absorb its energy and gain life essence until their next long rest. So...
I think I may know that.
Use your lithid potential.
Oh, this motherfucker calling in for backup.
Alright, I'm coming over now. Mike, I call him?
Still going back for the others. No, Longbow. Our work is bigger than any one of us. Even Walbrook.
From the looks of things, it looks like you're winning. Yeah, you won.
Oh, I don't know why I looted it. I can't believe I forgot they only gave me a damn hook thing.
It's an alchemy ingredient.
I have no idea where my dog is. Summon him back. There we go. Oh, wait. Shit, who saw me? Of course it was that little fucker. Bonus action.
What to do?
Oh, that motherfucker trying to get away.
Oh, you poor little boy. Die.
What love to use it? Oh, even the dog got hypnotic patterned. Even my hands got hypnotic patterned.
Am I the only one not patterned?
I'm not.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I got this guy, don't worry. Blood sniper! Oh, there's one more hook cord. Oh, two more hook cords. Bro got absolutely sniped by me. That was oh. Ooh.
That was good. You can't tell me that shit wasn't good.
Oh no, that was hilarious.
Cutting to the chase.
A chill runs through you.
Oh wow, that's actually
Your magic, the fire
see
that
what just
burns
happened to me?
within is fading.
I walked over to cast a spell, my guy stopped right as he went to cast the spell. He stopped right in the Sorcerer Bloom, it cut into the cutscene. A chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within
Damn it!
is fading. Nah, that's perfect timing.
Your magic
So you
erupts,
guys should talk
violent
right.
and powerful.
Yes, he got
But
pulled
is
into a
snuffed
cutscene.
out by the Susa flower.
You look drained,
Oh,
and I know
people
it wasn't me. Is the plant
okay.
bothering you?
Oh, that sounded way too horny, Asterion. I did the fight it dialogue and he just goes, you look drained, and I know it wasn't me. Is that plant bothering you?
Oh my god.
Might I suggest getting it back? I don't travel with you for your personality.
What?
He said, might I suggest getting it back? I don't travel with you for your personality, you know.
Oh!
I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, Asterion. I'm gonna multi-class into monk just so I punch the shit out of you.
Oh damn! I picked it up.
It
Nothing
took your
interesting
power
happened with
and
me.
your sense of... Let's finish up here quickly. The sooner...
Nah, I told him that's not funny. My fucking head, it's like losing a limb, bro.
I've got the bones of the Susa bark.
I really do
Yeah,
feel like if I had that,
to craft it all.
a limb.
A part of yourself,
The
yeah.
forge
Yeah,
of
like
the blacksmith
kind of like
should do.
in the new X-Men. I haven't watched it, but I saw a really specific set of clips where Storm got hit with a gun that stole her mutant powers, and she is distraught. And I'm like, damn, that sounds so sad. All right.
Where's the nigga at? Where's the other guy at?
Perhaps Amelie is right.
You damn.
Hey,
Thanks, boss.
here
We'll
he
be looking a
is.
lot worse if not for...
Fuck, I gotta get rid of this shit first.
Same as us, I expect.
There you are. Skeletal Warlock. Yes. Waypoints, Blighted Village.
All right. All right. Let's do it.
Alrighty, let's see.
I can do better. I must.
What were the items that needed to be?
A dagger, a sickle, a great sword, and then the sorcerer. Really proud I actually remembered all three items. We haven't done this in forever.
Great sword, dagger, or sickle?
One of them, I think the sickle can be found in one of the crates in the basement, or maybe a dagger, I can't remember. Oh, hell is this place?
There's short swords here.
Oh,
Torch.
that must be... Yeah, the basement. Interesting, interesting. Oh my god, these places get stuff. Yes.
There's a spear and a battle axe in this one. No, don't grab the. What the fuck did I just grab? I found a random smoke powder barrel
Huh.
in the fucking forge here. I didn't know this was here.
What do they need smoke powder for?
Thieves' tools, shears, hammer, rope, another hammer. Great club, long sword. Long sword? No. Didn't Astarion have a dagger?
Yeah, actually. You want it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll send it to you. I just have but one request. He gets to use one of the
Yes.
ritual sickles.
Yeah, sure. Fuck, go ahead. Because every time I reclass, they kept giving me another one.
That's why I asked. I saw they do good damage and have a bajillion of them.
Sure, go ahead and take him. It's not like I'm gonna be using him.
Never a dull moment.
My ear. There we go.
I'm waiting by this.
You just yeet that bitch into the fucking fire.
Huh?
The little hits for the dagger when you combine it in the little
Oh,
cutscene
yeah,
plays,
you
you
just
just
toss
yeet
it.
that shit into. I don't think that's how forging works.
It does when you're using a magical implement, I guess.
We are halfway to level 10.
Nice. I'm waiting by the Selûnite entrance. Or not
Outpost.
Selûnite, or yeah, that.
Oh, you're still at the Grimforge.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Dead drow publicly displayed. The Dwagar are sending a message.
Ready? Let's see. Quest. Learn more about the dead dwarf.
Oh yeah, that's Balin.
Wait, what would happen if you use Speak with Dead on the dead dwarf? Would his corpse remember?
That's a good question.
Say. Alright. Fire Skull Cloud Kill orders. I'm not real. Why are you so quiet?
I'm still reading. I'm trying to see if there's anything that like boosts necrotic spell damage or something. It's mostly just giving me stuff about necromancy though, like raising the dead as opposed to necrotic damage.
I won't have to worry about the sun, at least.
Funny.
I've lived in darkness for
I don't have to
centuries,
worry
but
about
never
the
found any
sun
like
at
this.
least.
Unsettling.
It's the only way to Moonrise Towers. We have to push through.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, it's not good up here.
And going for that blood.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
We don't have any light source.
Actually... Oh wait, wrong button.
Okay.
If I have any more torches is a better question. course I don't. I always seem to.
Wait, don't you have the blood of Lathander?
Yeah.
God.
Casually
Just
holding a
equip
holy.
that bitch.
I'm just holding a holy relic in my back pocket, you know.
That emits light.
It's just
I'm like,
glowing
it
in
took
my.
me a second. I'm like, wait a minute, don't you have the blood of Lathander?
Here, why don't you? Are you proficient with maces?
I think I am. Let me check real quick.
You can wield that and I
Jesus
can carry a
Christ.
torch. Nah, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I'm proficient with a mace.
Bloody regeneration. Huh?
Yeah, you should look that up. That keeps popping up for you every once in a while.
I'm looking.
Do you need me to bite you?
Blood vitality. Blood.
Oh, your inventory is locked. I was trying to grab the mace.
My inventory isn't locked.
Yeah, it is. It has the little lock icon on there.
For me, it's unlocked. The icon's there, but it's got the lock to the left, or right instead of to the left.
There we go. I was able to move it. That's weird. Oh wait, I was getting confused. That's the fucking weight symbol. That was the damn weight symbol. I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I grab the damn thing?
Alright.
There we go.
I got this.
Wait, how much damage does this do for me now? Okay, what did I have? I had the 7 to 15. Blood Lathander does 5 to 10. Alright, so yeah, it's only useful for me here before we get the damn protection.
Yep.
Yeah, you think sneaking here isn't gonna work considering I'm holding a fucking bacon.
And I have a torch in my hand.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
An escaped lunatic, be careful, or the madman will take over.
I was actually reading Starian's approval. That gives me approval with him.
Are you serious?
That and A Nightmare in the Dark.
How much approval does it give you?
First.
Because
+1.
depending on how much it gives you, I'll just one.
Yeah. Oh,
If it was like
wow.
5, I would. If it was like 5, I would have just reloaded it.
Yeah, there's one for if you're a barbarian, if you're a sorcerer, if you're a wild magic sorcerer, if you're dark urge, or if you're a vengeance paladin. Then, when Giannis has
Yes,
escaped
come close.
attacked, you can run away from the ambush for another +1. The vengeance paladin is you'll only take them down if they head strike first. Dark urge is you're an escaped lunatic. Wild magic sorcerer to kindly lower your weapons, or who knows what your magic might be. That's actually a nasty threat.
Oh yeah.
And a regular sorcerer to kindly
Jonas,
lower your weapons or
move
things
in.
might get up. And then barbarian, you're the one who snapped both her legs. Both her and her weapon in two.
You wanna know if I'm weird? How we didn't get the cape yet?
Yeah! Actually, it must. I think that cutscene got where I was in it, you were in it. It was supposed to be the one, but he didn't use either of us.
Jonas,
Do you want to just give
can you
ourselves
see our
one each?
torches?
Yeah, because I find that fucking stupid.
It is.
I just now realized, like, wait a minute, we don't
No,
have
you're
the
right.
damn stalkers.
I was
Follow
thinking
my
about
voice.
when I have
Come
been
back to the
thinking this whole
light.
run too. Whenever we get it, you should. Whoever gets the first one should get it. But then we should summon a second one. Say it's the rank blankets we were wrapped in. Fucking-
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good little backstory.
Jonas?
Ooh, Warlock. His soul consumed by the darkness. Not a good sign. Says the person who can resurrect the fucking dead.
And is traveling with the man who manipulates blood on a level similar.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers!
And also
now!
2 vampires who are in fact undead. Well. Looks like you guys in a situation.
A situation.
Strike first.
Oh, Devil Dog. Damn, he took his kill.
I'm about to start taking more.
Yeah, Chesley Puller, Bentley Butler. It says Ghost of a Devil Dog. That's just another name for a Marine. The Devil Dogs.
Yeah, that's actually great. Yeah, that is.
I'm more proud of myself that I was able to catch that little Easter egg.
That's a pretty cool Easter egg too, just to throw in there. Ah, Harperianus is the I see.
Another step forward.
Damn!
I would like to think I would like to think because I had to aim it perfectly because this bitch over here on the right was in the way and then this bitch on the left was in the way. I had to aim it perfectly between both of their heads.
And then my guy just has its curve right past her, just like make a perfect UE around her.
My shit actually had to do perfect, precise precision.
Mine takes skill too. I gotta manipulate the blood to move out of the way in time. Can't just have it hit her and she dies.
I mean, I had to freaking aim it between their heads.
She's got like a chunk of hair cut off now. It's like, what the hell? He's like, you'll live.
Ooh. Oh. I thought he was the next one to attack. Go, Andrew! What the fuck do you mean targets is too close? He is right there in front of your ass.
Yeah. What were the other names you came up with last night? There's Miggy.
Damn, I don't remember.
I had a really good hand joke too that was not Miggy.
You did.
I'm disappointed in myself for that one.
Oh, I think you named one of them Hammer.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear the wailing shadow.
Hammer.
Ah,
And then Harold.
yeah. What's left of a shadow? Sniper.
Good to see a friendly face.
Can I talk to goblins and stuff?
The Goblin?
The hyena bone goblin. I want to do that for approval this turn.
Yeah, sure. Do you get any approval with talking with Jahira first, or?
Yes, if I don't do her drink and I... What was it? Oh, there we go. Speaking to Jahira for the first time, tell you're on holiday +1. Refuse to drink the spike wine when talking. +3, help Mole win the game against Raphael using sleight of hand, bard, monk, or wizard options. +1. After Raphael disappears, tell Astarion the carving scars into his back must have been excruciating. So.
This place is
I got a lot to do
protected.
in Last Light. I gotta
Must be the
remember how to
refuge
do.
the Harpers spoke of.
How's this gonna work out now that
You
I think about
there.
it? Because we
Step forward and keep your hands off your
kind of screwed some
weapons.
people over.
Who are you?
I'm
sorcerer
born-
at your
oh,
service.
a sorcerer at your service.
Convenient. that a sorcerer would emerge from the darkness of all
have
places.
this thing called a
Just
torch.
keep your hands where I can see them and follow me.
Yeah, I'm over here carrying a torch. My brother
Come.
over here on the left is carrying
Oh.
an artifact of
Jahira.
light.
No, my guy's like, I have a torch, and then your guy's, my brother in blood. I have the literal blood of Lathan.
Oh yeah, how is this going to work?
Because now they've got
Marcus
Mole
is the
isn't
one that
even
shows
alive.
up. I don't think so. I think Marcus is the one that shows up.
Yeah, he must, because he's the only other thing here that could save us. I am
Magic
magic
incarnate,
incarnate.
these vines will not hold.
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate.
I love that wizards and sorcerers have some of the most cocky dialogue, but to be fair, being
Oh,
able
this
to
is
bend
why
the
we're
world
here,
of magic
you see.
around you is kind of potent.
Tis a curious
think my
creature
guy's
that hides all
50-50
manner
on
of secrets.
that. A warlock.
But if there's
Yeah.
one thing that we know,
Cocky, but everyone can just point out at any moment, bitch, your power is given to you.
it's that it knows its own kind.
But I would say my guy is like, you could take away my power. But guess what? You can't take
You
away the
should never have
skills I
come here, true
accumulated.
soul.
It's like, well, I mean, you can take my power, but I did read that forbidden book and that other forbidden book, and also I'm related to a blood sorcerer. You think I can't do something?
And I'm also the son of a god.
Yeah, the list goes on for our characters. It's like, wow, these are really just some OC fantasy motherfuckers. But nope, it's because Baldur's Gate lets you become absurdly powerful.
Yeah.
Ooh, nat 1 and 10
What'd you-
with a +5 bonus, so I get that 15. Hold on, I can explain everything. Calm the
I'm not
fuck down.
interested in the absolute's manipulation.
What's wrong with their
Harpers, cut
eyes?
this true soul down.
I don't know.
Stop!
At least some of you can see
Hold on,
that.
Jahira.
Yeah, I can. The weird little stuff
I think
on
I
the
know
side.
this one.
Dots.
His
Yeah,
eyes
the
meet
dots on the
yours.
side.
There's no recognition there. Just a sick.
If you want to survive this, he's infected. Aye. But he's not with the cult.
Is this true?
Don't do anything stupid. Just say he's right and get us out of this.
He's right. My Probably not.
I actually want to see what he says. You haven't tested him, have you? He's infected too. I actually want to see this.
All right.
What?
Marcus. When did you join us, Marcus?
Jahira, come now. This one's...
Maybe yours has as well.
Enough of this. The Absolute has given me many gifts already. She'll give me so much more when all of you are dead. You,
I've never
most
seen
of
this
all,
before.
This is
will
actually kind of
suffer for
fun.
this blasphemy.
Yeah.
Your life is mine, but in death, you will belong to the General.
Oh, this man's gonna teleport. Oh, I thought he was gonna teleport away and rat us out.
What kind of gang
Always
signs are
trust
those?
a dishonest person. This man is getting jumped.
So, have you ever heard of the tale of JJ?
That's a nice spin on the Tale of Dark Places. Dark Plagueis, that's a nice spin.
We better. Damn, I already almost took out all his his temp HP.
Awaking flying claws on
That puts
Excuse me, what?
He's got hands of his own! It's a battle of the hands!
Oh, you bitch. A shadow.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
I hear him.
We shall not fall!
Jesus Christ, they're either stunned or surprised.
I know, this is... I was like, how is this gonna go bad for us? Here's how. Where is all this power when we fight him with what's her face?
Isabel.
Isabel. Yeah. This is where.
Oh, I'm no longer surprised, bitch.
Wish I had. Oh.
What's that sound?
Bow's ability activating.
A nebulous black hole?
Yeah, that's the Bow's level 5 or whatever ability. Nebulous black hole. A 20-foot radius sphere of crushing force forms the point you can see within
Where
range.
is this fucker?
And tug. Marcus, I have no.
Oh. There's 2 more hands left.
Ah. But then, and tug the creatures there. Oh, back up. Kira.
Oh, yeah, he teleported away. The bitch.
Was.
Yeah, let's just reload it because it's gonna go bad for us when we go to Moonrise.
Oh, true. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. That would have been bad. And I needed to use some blood magic related stuff over there, so. My guy entered the shadow curse and feel another blood manipulator. Like, I smell them, I feel them. Their blood's here.
Yeah, because that's just popped in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, this man basically just teleported away. This is gonna end bad for us.
Yeah, we would need to insta-kill him.
Yeah. That's a nice little cutscene, though. Good to know.
Yeah, it's cool. We might have to do it a different run just for fun.
Itself burns within through my veins. Besides, a tadpole is afraid.
Perhaps the tadpole is afraid.
I've met no sorcerer that powerful, and I've met many. Now speak plain.
And how many of them have you banged?
How do you have control?
Do not say that. Do not say that. Do not say that.
What?
You say that, she just fucking stabs me. I'm like, I didn't even say it.
The joke's on you. He's into that shit.
The blood starts coating the blade, and then spikes come out in her hand. It's like, what the fuck is that shit? Alright, which do you think I should do? Just fine here. Go.
This one, don't show her the artifact.
Oh, it's a 21. I got a +5 and 2 advantage. You broke free from the vines, but I would attack.
Oh my god. I've met many a
exact.
sorcerer.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, how many have you banged?
Hear me, Harper. I'll not pretend to tell me.
She just doesn't say anything.
Why have you
Stays
come
quiet.
You're just in time. Just settle in.
An eerie silence fills the room.
You may just
this
be the
time,
godsend
instead
we've
of
been
poisoning the
praying for.
wine with truth serum, she just poisons it.
Tadpole solidarity. Good to know there's 2 different inspirations that a Astarion can get from here.
Yeah. I gotta talk to her at the table. Refuse the drink. Yeah, none of the kids are here. Raphael isn't even here. Damn.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
I just thought of
Please.
something, bruh.
What?
To your very good health.
Is this gonna be possible?
What?
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh shit, nat 20.
You will be refreshed. And I will be reassured. You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old. Still not quite. People tend to lose more than just flavor. There's an air about. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you. Isn't it? Just answer the question.
It's trying to change me over, but it's not that bad.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yeah.
Good.
What?
I have every reason
I'm
to be
answering
cautious.
Jahira. She's just like, are you with certainty?
I've traced
yeah.
people like you. People with parasites in their brains. The cult, we tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was a shot, but he's returned. We met. You are that hope.
Invincibility, that's powerful. Hopefully I have that.
And the wit to know when it will not avail you, I think.
Alright, let's
Protected
see
by
what
your
this woman
artifact. Find out what it is. Once Gedrick is without his shield, the sword. Without a cure, I promise any whatever magic. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, you're not our only secret weapon.
got. There's the
Isabel.
obsidian-laced
She's
robe here.
upstairs.
Better than my base stuff.
Shade Clinger armor. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on saving throws. Studded leather armor. Nah. Splint armor. Don't need that. Hat of uninhibited Kashigo.
It's for monks and barbarians.
Yeah. Amulet of the Harpers. Advantage on wisdom saving throws and a level 1 abjuration spell of shield.
Not the same
Gloves of balanced hands. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier to the attack of the
Not
weapon.
for you to know.
And Cinder Snap gloves. Projection from missiles.
Well, come close. Are
like
you
a scimitar.
satisfied? A kindred spirit, but I only wish to be an ox. Do you understand? My little secret.
And she does have a chest of ritualistic underwear.
It's eerily quiet without the...
Without all the tieflings and
Yeah.
yeah.
Alfira's not here. Sorcerer
I feel
boys aren't here.
yeah that I feel like an asshole.
Alfira and the sorcerers make me feel bad, and Zelvor, he's
Jesus
pretty cool, and the
Christ!
little kid.
We can sell the sword of Zariel for 1,000 gold.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Real quick, I'm gonna run and grab something. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Changed? Why?
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Haven't we waited long enough, Brad?
We'll wait as long as it takes.
As long as it takes for what?
For the winds to blow in our favor.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Asses.
Say,
Just about.
Ryan.
Okay, I'm back.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
See any
Oh,
movement out there?
What?
I think I know why bloody regeneration
Too
keeps
dark to
popping
tell.
up. So remember how I heal on bloodstains?
Watching
Yeah.
us.
I think it might be something related to that bugging out a little bit.
Mmm.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Alrighty.
Wish we had stone or steel.
Chihiro
chest
wants
is
to know about
close.
supplies. Will we
Bloody
make it
hell.
home? burning through our oil.
Is what in?
It should
Cloaks,
just about do.
Jeter's ring.
Just about.
Just
I think
about.
it's in its
You shouldn't
own.
hang around too long.
It could be on
though.
the armor one.
Haven't we waited long enough, Brian? As long as it takes for what?
I mean,
Yeah, it
How's
is.
the barricade coming along?
Okay, so let's try.
Alright, I grabbed mine.
But it can take a beat.
All right. Yeah, that's what
It'll
I'm
need to.
doing. It was in the armor one.
Magic won't hold out the darkness.
Ooh, I almost shot an eldritch blast at somebody by accident.
Oh my lord. Don't get us killed. Oh my ear. There we go. Oh.
Alright, there we go. Ooh, wait, can I call the Drider to come here?
God's blood, this
Oh,
is
it won't
heavy.
matter since the people up here are gonna do that anyway.
It's for a good cause.
Wait, can I die this?
Aye.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
asses.
Good. We'll leave soon.
Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you... This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. You've had enough, now go. Quickly, hiss!
Alright, so this is what my one looks with the Sylvanus die on it.
Oh, it gives it a very barky look. How does mine look with the why I did? I put it on my robes too.
No, sir?
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll
No,
need to.
sir.
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Keep steady. We're closing in. Perfect spot for an ambush. Get into position.
Something's wrong.
Damn it, I put my torch away too soon. We're good.
Losing focus.
Oh, so Here. Weird. So I'm gonna go down now.
Talk to the Harpers at the ambush site. You just gotta talk to them.
I got. Oh, okay.
There we go.
We bring more to your church every day, my queen.
Okay.
Your followers are legion.
Go.
Riders.
We'll wait for your signal.
Imagine this being your sleep paralysis demon. Oh.
Looks like I gotta burn everything.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty.
It reminds me of when I was first learning about Dark Souls 1, and I found out there was people thirsting after Quelaag, and I'm like,
Yeah, we're boss.
there is
Something
nothing
moved out
hot
there.
about
Want me to
spider
drag it
bottom
out?
on top.
Let's see.
Something about the way you said that made it seem like a very Green Goblin.
What's this?
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness. Your minds connect, and you hear a voice whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the darkness.
The Absolute protects me.
You bless them too, my queen. Where
Who?
is their lantern?
The Absolute guided me to you. She said I was to take yours.
Crazy gaslight.
With advantage, plus 13. Got a 27.
Majesty, is
Astarion
this true?
approves.
Did I not serve you well? Very well.
This is what happens if you disobey law. Just shoot me.
Nah, I would disobey law and then shoot myself. What now, bitch?
Now they just dropped the lantern. Attack!
You put the lantern on the ground, get him, boys!
Blasphemous in the dark!
That's them.
And you know what's even
Kill
better?
the Drider.
What?
The assassins
God damn, that man
what
can
they
food.
are on the roof. We gotta light them up from above. They better be that
Guess
good.
that's
Smart.
Oh, the minions I can make from the corpses of these fuckers.
There's no question about us being morally neutral, because there is nothing.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing good about that being your first thought when you see enemies. I don't care if you're helping people. That is.
Like, let's say I'm a better version of Balthazar.
Yeah, you're the good guy, Balthazar. It's like, I mean, he's not gonna kill any innocents.
Quote unquote good.
He's not likely to kill any innocents. You know. Also, maybe just don't go near him. You're alone. Because you might come back as a ghoul.
Attack him. My
Just
devil
imagine you
dogs.
rubbing your hands together while laughing like that. Why step forward when they're just gonna teleport?
I think it's just against the position.
Still
I fear neither shadow nor death.
That one just coughed like it was a minor
These boots have
inconvenience.
seen everything.
you know, it's not a minor inconvenience.
Having blood drain from your body.
Having someone else's blood flow up at the center. Repeat. And then, spell. Oh right, I'm invisible because of the cloak.
Yes.
Okay, game. What are you?
What? What? Can you not? The Drider.
We're doing this. I don't care if you like not dead. Oh,
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Duh.
The only thing that can harm him is area of effects. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, the armors are here.
No, don't worry. Good.
Of course, the warlock is immune to bleeding.
Guard against the darkness.
I dead.
Don't want to get back alive. I really regret being alive.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can't even use. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I can't use hold monster because of sanctuary.
I hate it.
So but guess what I can use?
Sunday.
No, Spirit Guardian.
Oh. Hey, I like that type of damage.
Oh, dude. Think about that. Dude, look at the mace now. I covered it with necrotic damage. It's
You about to get
basically
hit
a
with
holy
solar necroticism, bro.
It's an holy unholy weapon.
The unholy light.
Thing is, I still can't do shit though. Alright, what can the warlock try to put him to sleep? No, it has too many hit points. Damn it. Ray of Enfeeblement, oh that counts as damage. Bond Chill, that counts as damage. Range Corruption, that counts as damage, motherfucker. Oh, there he is, Sanctuary's built.
I would back away from your friends. Or not friends, but towards your dead friends. Going back away towards your dead friends, that's a... that ain't a good idea.
But him, my devil dogs.
Oh, this blood. Wasted, because I can't use it.
You sound like Zarbon for a second.
Oh, what?
The first, when you said all this blood the first time, you sounded like Zarbon.
Oh no, I'm turning into a pretentious douchebag. Anything with that.
No, you're turning into the Zarbon for the Devil Artemis universe.
That's better or worse, I don't know.
I think it's better because he's an asshole. He's just a perverted dumbass.
I don't like perverts. My least favorite trope in anime, to be honest.
I just want to fight you, and then Zarbon pops up, and I just want to fuck you. Oh!
Just walk into it.
Now all I need is that lantern.
And I made a zombie.
This has to be one of my most favorite runs of all.
Gods, why so glum? We hit the cult where it hurts.
The lantern gives off a
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadow. Be safe and be brave.
You notice a tiny... These fey creatures are
You
infamous
already
for their...
grabbed the
Oh please, oh god!
thing.
This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
So you have unique dialogue here, don't you?
Yeah, used for the magic
Yeah,
within you. Disgusting.
Oh, yeah, this what popped the last time for you. I wonder what would happen if I picked it up.
So, I'm seeing if Dolly had. I'm talking to Dolly thrice. Ignore the.
Let me see. Did it save after? Ah, nah. Fuck it. Oh well. I thought it saved when we killed the Drider. Apparently, it didn't. I legit just walked up to the fucker. He died.
Do we free her?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's a whole lot better than
Dolly
holding a
thanks
damn
you for
thing
your
forever.
sympathy. Now,
I
sorcerer, kindly set me free.
I'm so
Don't.
tempted.
I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
Starion disapproves. I should have smashed that shit.
Been trapped in that cop. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. I didn't even need to say anything. I think my dark urge is manifesting.
As you catch the tiny thing between only a finger and thumb, the hope she had all flickers away. Would you be happy if you were freed from yourself?
Is there a corpse here? Nah, there isn't. It would have been hilarious if there was a little fairy
tiny
corpse.
pixie corpse. That would have been diabolical, bro.
I saw the thing pop up. I'm like, let me save real quick.
I think I have some little bit of the dark urge in me.
Dude, I saw that shit pop up. I'm like, let me save real quick.
Am I fairy racist? Because that was my first thought was, yes, crush that little bitch. Oh. I heard cartoon sound effects play when I saw that shit.
Uh-oh, here I go murdering again.
Oh boy, here I go murdering again.
Let's go gambling!
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
Did you just see that?
What?
The pile of blood and gore just burst on my screen for a second.
It could have been one of my summons.
Probably.
Sure I can. Yeah, sure, why? Here, protection from the You're welcome.
Pixie. Curious little thing.
What I expected to run into in a place like this.
Now you can put the blood with Andrew away.
Oh yeah, true.
How many Illithid powers do you have?
I have... Ooh, shit, where'd it go? Luck of the Far Realms, Favorable Beginnings, Concentrated Blast, and Psychic Backlash.
Ah, I have everything except Psychic Backlash. I have Cold the Weak instead. So if you want, you can get Cold the Weak now, with Tadpole we have.
Are you not gonna get Luck of the Far Realms?
I already have Luck of the Far Realms. I have the other things, I just don't have Psionic Backlash.
Ah, okay.
I was gonna say, let's go save Roll and can't.
Yeah.
Crates and caravans. The town told
So I
us
actually
shortly.
can get something if I convince any of the Thorms to kill themselves.
Really?
Yeah, so I will request that I get the Doctor because I can get 2 out of him.
It's heyday.
And
Okay.
you can have the other 2 if you want, or I can take 1 and you can take the other. But I just want the Doctor because I can get 2 out of him.
Don't you get a lot more stuff from Astarion from talking to the one with the drink?
We're close. I can feel it.
Safely drink with these
The
small throwing
absolute.
saving throws up
His
either
power
general or class
is
based up to
strong
3
here.
times, +1 each time, or successfully imitate drinking, +1 only on the first round. Successfully entertain the brew with your stories through performance roll, +1 each time. By any means, make the spelled Thorm drink his elixir 3 times in a row, thus leading him to burst. Holy shit, so him and Thorm, or him and Malice give me the boost. The gold bitch is useless.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, can the drinking one give you more?
So, yeah, I'll have to do the drinking one.
We're close.
A metric one.
I can feel it. The absolute. Its power is strong here.
Allah.
There can be no doubt. There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple wanted through the main doors. If you have coin, then show it.
Or is there a unique option for you?
I'm looking in the shop the bugbear has, and I just cop a quarterstaff. Big boy's chew toy. I'm like, okay, who's large fellow? Level 2 transmutation spell. It gets funnier
I
though.
told you about that one.
You have? I don't remember. Did you read the
Yeah, I
fucking
have told you
dialogue
about
though?
Yeah, I think I remember it. Barely though.
Often mistaken for a relic of the wizard Bigby's creation, the staff was ironically made as a bite stick for Bigby's dog, Big Boy. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Get moved.
Something perfect.
Uh-oh.
A sword that when you attack with advantage can inflict bleeding. I'm giving that to Astarion because
I never thought
obviously.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute grace
Alright,
is such a
they're faithful soldiers, you should set them free. I saw the horse that command the Absolute's name. Just kill them, they're worthless.
We once called monsters.
I'm checking again.
You gonna eat that dwarf?
Where do you?
Who the fuck starts that conversation like that?
We're in Desarian Valley.
Well, you got 4 perfectly good dwarfs in there, and it actually heals pretty well. I
wouldn't admit it.
The absolute.
Go ahead and take it.
Your family will answer eventually.
I like to think I said that out loud next to your character, and everyone just turns and looks at him like, did he just say that?
You know what's funny too? One of the mages in here is a dwarf.
He looks horrified. Bro is pissed terrified of me.
Brothers.
My guy is a monster,
Sister.
bro.
Pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy.
I mean, it's not even technically, it just isn't cannibalism. I'm not a dwarf. It's just really fucked up.
Of many hearts, one soul. Many thoughts.
Your reaction was fucking hysterical. Who opens a conversation like that? I mean, valid, but damn.
Oh damn! Here's unique Dark Urge dialogue here. There's split yourselves up and crack, and smile while you work. I dream of blood deep enough to bathe in. Run me a bath, and then die, and then yeah.
I think Dirge is getting a little feisty.
No! Please!
Para poner una bolsa. Para poner una bolsa ahorita. Staring to prove to me
In another
that.
lifetime, you were greeted in this. Your disgrace has something to do with this Catherick. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Tape.
With difficulty.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed.
You go get Minthara.
But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
I'm here for blood. We are not the same.
Why can't it be both?
Trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand
I am a
before
vampire,
it. I'd like to
remember?
offer my services, if you're willing.
You're gonna start fighting your girl.
Sí, yo lo saqué.
Put plainly, with one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion. Research, naturally. No, we can learn exactly what that means together. Just, there we are. Although perhaps there's one. He's a vampire.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really... Do you have a name? Good.
Okay.
To fill your life's... I'll even
I'm
it's
gonna
not
save
for...
it here just in case it glitches out like it did
Sale.
last time.
But it's yours. If you bite me.
True, yeah.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge? How very disappointing.
No. No, le puse un save por si acaso había un glitch.
So the blood stuff set up, and I didn't get the potion of everlasting. I don't need Cystarian off.
Yeah, I think with that low of a reputation with Starion, I don't think he would have forgiven you anyway.
Yeah, it's only at plus 11 now. Or wait, no, that's you. For me, it's plus 16.
I've got a long
Nice.
way ahead.
Finally, you know, making some fucking progress. You know, while you... I doubt you need help with the Minthara situation. You got your 18 hand.
I doubt.
Warlock and yeah, you got this. I'm gonna go deal with Malice. Or not Malice, the Drinker.
Yeah.
You know, Minthara's still locked up somewhere in there. We could save her. Or not.
Oh, damn. Astarion? He said, you know, Minthara's still locked up in there somewhere. We could go help her. Or not.
Damn.
That sign above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
I'm sure a place like this has spirits
incredible
aplenty.
decisions with this weird fucking four-legged monster. It is a
You just try to use confusion on me, and every single thing in here failed. I mean, that build succeeded. All of my summons succeeded.
How do you... I mean, I guess how do you confuse a hand?
And a zombie and skeleton.
The skeleton especially. The zombie still has a brain, technically. I can see how you can confuse that.
I've seen some grotesques in my time.
Leaning in, you...
Keep your distance. He looks...
Go on, drink. Make it drink. Be drunk.
Oh, wait, no, don't do that.
You and I both. To our good health.
The liquid burn.
Now tell me a story. A fable. A saga.
Alright, which performance should I go for? I massacred an entire grove of tieflings who thought me their protector. From aboard a mind-flayer vessel, I witnessed the hells themselves. I gazed on nature's bounties in the veritable grove of druids. Or I've seen goblins vow rituals with my own eyes. Or a silver-tongued devil paid in his lavish.
Okay.
Oh wow, there's two.
I would say the Grove one.
Alright, the Grove. Which Grove one? There's two Grove ones.
The first one.
Ah. It is a difficulty of 21. I have a +5 and friends. I got it.
You ask, you drink, then you amaze, infuse, astound me. Father Catherick's love, now drink it deep. Tell me of foes felled, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
Let's see, I ripped apart Windham spawned from the fires of Avernus, and Owlbear mothered one. I slaughtered the flock. I challenged the haunting face by its corpses all the remains. Roulette made its prey, but I proved it no match for me. Towering creature arms from the lava, I felled it with a great hand. I bested an inquisitor dredge of alchemist. I ripped apart Windham spawned from the fires of Avernus. Another difficulty 21. And another 23 rolls.
Did they breathe? Ask, question, make your query. Eternal.
Yes, ya tú sabes con mi uniforme.
Each swig is as...
You want fun?
Lack of motivation is key.
Everything's gotta be done in moderation. Alright, now that puts me where with hysteria? That puts me at medium!
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Something over there.
Staring approves. Alright, so she's gonna be at camp. Ready for that long rest?
1 sec, I wanted to clear out the dock while we were over here, just make it real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
I figure it should be easy. I only have 3 level 1 spell slots, but my cantrips do good enough damage. I figure I got this.
Alrighty.
I also need to take off these damnable rings.
She jumped over Asterion and over me.
Huh. Alright, so... Killed my guy with a crit.
Murdered someone in view of a guard.
I killed my person by throwing him into the water with an eldritch blast.
Nice.
They do not see me.
They don't wish they had.
Maybe I should. No.
This is good. I weave together. Isn't that fun? Yeah.
They saw me.
Alright, when we do that long rest real quick, I'm gonna run and go get my dog to go outside. He's being a little nut.
Alrighty.
It's been raining all day, and he's such a... I'm going outside if it's raining. He's like, but my paws can get wet. Must be good wall. Barking. Well, that's certainly a decision.
Hungry of Hadar.
One of the hands made it. He said, knock that shit off.
Did the hand kill him?
Yeah, I had weakened him substantially, but still.
Por dentro era donde estaba más sucio.
Maneuver them. Can't slow
Yeah.
down.
Alright, we're good. I don't have to see the side of it out. This one guy is just not being like he's outlived all his friends by there.
Oh no, I'm gonna make him fall in.
Really?
Yes, I'm gonna make him fall in the water.
I mean, I guess he fell in, but he was fucking dead when he did.
Waves tadpole.
I wanted him to join his friend in the water.
Enough for an army of mindless slaves.
A pattern of blank asleep until some.
And now, for the...
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Alright, that gives us... Cool.
2.
That's 1 for each of us. Actually, I think...
Someone there?
I think it's more for you because I got my things.
Alright.
So this is the abode of our dear Absolute. It's about as cheerful as expect. Cazador, sired 7 spawn. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. Now that I'm...
I was trying to see about the conversation with Asterion, where you talked to him about the illithid parasites.
Hmm. Oh, he wants to talk.
Rub him up. And I pull on him. Well, I'll talk to him first.
Nothing hurts anymore.
You do that while I'm talking to Minthara.
This dark land must be filled with the broken. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. Precisely. When I was taken to his house, I was caught. You will help me find him, won't you?
Someone in this cult may have broken mine too. We're going to break them back.
Perfect! I knew you would understand.
Alright, I promised him we'd look for Raphael, so...
Trust no one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he pops up at the entrance of the... just the Aesir stuff.
Yeah, but he was saying he's hoping he'll show up in the...
everything.
If we can look for him, well,
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. I don't want to say a damned thing. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. Not political power, military power, I mean power over people. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my torment. He had me go out into Baldur's... It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with
I'll
him.
deal with that after
And
you
if I
come
said
back.
yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid... Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Hard to say which was
Asterian's really sad tale of not getting good food.
Well, I'm leveling up Minthara.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get her strength up so she can use stuff. I can just rearrange her spells later since she's a paladin.
I will. The Mind Flayers aren't the only
She got
monsters
draw
out
magic,
there.
fairy
All
fire.
I'm asking is that you keep your
I actually
eyes
have fairy
open.
fire in my back pocket. I haven't
Watch
used
out
it
for
once
anything
because of my
lurking in the
half drow
shadows.
heritage. I get darkness and fairy fire.
I find it weird that her constitution is 8, but
What
she
more could I
talks
ask?
very fucking smartly.
Watch your back.
Her intelligence is 8.
He's now at 31 with me.
Let's move.
Nice. Hmm? ¿Tienen batería? I also got the alert feat.
Good, good. Her and Asterion both have it. I'm picking it up, I think, next feed. Not certain, but I think I will. It'll come in handy.
And there we go. She's level up. Long rest time.
Long rest. Scalularities? No.
Oh, it's these
So,
two.
you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is.
And that was quick.
Every time I see my tiefling,
I don't know how much longer I can resist
like,
it.
oh yeah, no, she's actually really cool.
The way she looks.
Catherick Thorm is clear. It just doesn't stop. We are being wave after wave with each wave a set of orders to the infect. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Lo limpiaste. Los audífonos con la camioneta esa.
I get why that cutscene exists, but multiple runs in, why does it exist?
Yeah.
I could have just slept through the night. That could have been a part of a long cutscene.
Alright, you said you need to do something real quick?
Nah, it doesn't have now. Now my dog decided to get off his butt and go do it. My boy wasn't going out, and finally decided to go out and do that. He hadn't been out all day, basically.
Oh, now I can get Minthara a new sword. So I've been holding on to it. The Sword of Zariel. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Alright. Ooh! Look at it.
One sec, I'm reading the sword's effects. Oh. Very ornate. She needs to pick a color though. Like pick a color theme. I need to give Astarion a color theme now that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, the thing is in the chest.
Pretty sure they can open our chests for us. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have him go through the dies. Alexa, stop.
Ooh, there's a loft cover stick game. Let me try that for her. See what that looks like. Ooh.
Alright. Oh.
It's black with purple.
Yeah, and Astarion's is pure black with a little bit of brown. I figure he's the
lost one.
This is, there it is, called Beshabab. Maid of Misfortune, Black Maven, Purple Gold.
Still in control. Just.
I never spent that tad long. Favorable beginnings.
Alright, let's see something. What's this one looks like?
Let's get going.
That doesn't look good. I'm gonna put it back where it was. Like a feathered wings, you spy a beautiful pair of wings. I don't see no wings on here.
Nope, nor do I.
Holy light, that's active. Obj enemy, thunder, smite, fairy fire, vow of enmity, bane, heroism, protection from poison, misty step. Divine sense, inquisitor's might, soul vine, compelled to duel, dancing lights, concentrated blast. Alright, let me read what else the sword says. The sword oh my god, it does 13 to 49 damage for her.
Sorry, repeat that?
13 to 49 damage.
Well, damn.
With Venthara.
So she's reaching near my upper limit of spells.
Yeah, yeah. The good news is it doesn't continue to go up in damage, unlike the dagger. The dagger continues to go up in damage the more level up you get.
Ah. Yeah, no, my lowest level spell that would my lowest level spell that would reach near hers is Crimson Blast, 10 to 60. And then Bloodstorm and Grasp of the Dead also do that.
Yeah, it says right here, for the dagger that I have, level 3, it does an additional 1 to 4 force damage. At level 8, 1 to 6 force damage. Level 12, 1 to 8 force damage.
No, shit. What did I just do with it? I sent it to camp. You know when you're moving on like a menu and your thing moves like 2 instead of 1? Where did I put it?
Yeah.
I just did that and now I don't know where my spear went. Ah, found it. Lae'zel has it. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. When mine levels up, it gets... For levels 3, 6, 9, and 12, it gets an increase in weapon enchantment. Then also levels 3, 8, and 12, it gets an increase in thunder damage. Level 5, it also unlocked its special move.
Nice. Yeah, I already got my special move unlocked. It's the Nova release stuff.
Yeah, mine's Spark Flash.
Don't understand how it works yet, though.
Spark Flash is pretty interesting. It's just, or not interesting, but basic, but good. It gives Frightened, it does 4 to 32 thunder damage, rush forward at the speed of sound, creating an air vortex that blasts foes, possibly inflicting frightened for 2 turns. Short rest, bonus action, 20.
Alright, neutral 0 to me and neutral 0 to you, Minthara has.
Oh. I feel like she probably low-key hates my guy. Given he's a male half-drow.
Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the toll house.
Alright. You want me to wait while I go talk to the doctor guy or Malice or whatever? Or do you want me to just go ahead?
You can probably just go ahead and do it.
Alright.
That's a friendly looking shadow. A house of healing, from the looks of it.
For all the good it's doing in a place like this.
Here to see the doctor. Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen. What's the primary symptom?
Ooh. Warlock persuasion. Gold is such a limited desire. With the right help, you can become so much more.
Disease. What? The surgeon. Down to the theater.
Right. So I just gave a description of being Dirge, and it got me in no deception or persuasion or any checks.
Did you hear what I said?
No, sorry.
Warlock persuasion. Gold is such a limited desire. With the right help, you can become so much more.
Yeah, why doesn't she make a pact with Mammon or whatever?
Yeah,
God,
you got it right. You got it right.
Because shit, she'd have a match made in heaven with him.
For the scalpel indeed is an
32.
extension of
Nice.
Shah. See, pray, stop, stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient sighs of sorrow.
Haven't you heard? The local authority has decreed their gold
Come,
belongs to the
step
toll
forward.
collector.
You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is
I
welcome.
need advantage with this. I need a 21. Oh, I got it. I rolled a 23.
Absence. It is
Minthara
the
approves.
He's just like. See. What is if
In light is present.
She legit just
you are well on
self-destructed.
your way, but one white orb
Because I told her
disfigures
the
you
gold was
still.
for her, not
Let
for
us
the
finish
toll.
the cure.
Huh. Alright, can you say it real quick? Because I'm not sure which of these options is the best.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. It's so weird you can gaslight the entire Thorn royalty into killing themselves at some point.
That is hilarious.
Well, everyone except Isabel, you can't gaslight her, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to gaslight Isabel.
To be honest, I think
Their
Thorn sounds more like a
incisions are
rank
as
than a
yet
family.
still streaked with
Well, the
imprecision.
drunkard says
That
father,
much I must concede.
and I think something in
How to
Drunk's
steady
journal mentions Alice as a relative. And Isabel calls him dad, so assuming that... So yeah, I think they're all related.
I what I meant to do. Alright, let's see what I get.
For how
Come level up.
It is a proud moment when one. Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
Summoner of the Damned, skeletal giant.
Oh. So I have a special deception with Malice Thorm. My magic has blinded me. I see now that Shar is the only path. Show me how, I beg of you. Gaslight.
Okay. Invoker spirits, greater soul harvest. Nice.
Your diligence is observed.
You may harvest souls of the damned and bind them to a greater soul shield for protection, or invoke the spirit's wrath against your enemies. You can command the souls of the damned to surround you in a protective shield of souls, initially adding +1 to your armor class until long rest. You may bind additional spirits to your soul shield from the corpses with commit corpse or reap the dead, or rip the souls of nearby dead enemies with the reap the dying. Each captured soul provides an additional +1 to armor class.
Damn.
Ooh, wait, what's this? Invoke the spirits with greater spook, apparition, phantasm haunt, and poltergeist. And get another thing called dark empathy. The dark tendrils emanating from your shroud of De Aeternus Vitae are attuned to the life around you. You may activate this dark empathy to increase the vampiric shroud's range and share half of the vitality it drains with nearby allies. Once the effect ends, your shroud will take some time to refresh. So I can basically heal you at the same time as long as you're close to me.
Yeah. I'm currently debating on what meta magic to go for, because they all seem pretty decent. Well, Sand's heightened, I don't care about, but subtle, the ability to cast while silenced seems like it'll be handy anytime I'm silenced. But then extended spell would be pretty good for some of my blood pool moves, and then careful spell would just save you guys whenever I hit you with Crimson Blast, or like another bleed-based move. These are all actually really good options. I think, however, I'm gonna go with subtle spell. It's a new passive on me, but it doesn't know what the new passive was.
I think I'm gonna take Blight as a spell. I guess Skeletal Giant now. At 12, that means I must get the damn dragon.
You have to.
Okay.
Alright, does it say what my new passive is?
Oh, okay. I'm reading the effect of the spell Shroud de Eternus Vitae. Wield a vampiric shroud that absorbs the vitality of nearby living enemies. Its dark tendrils inflict 1d6 necrotic damage to enemies and heal you for 1d6 hit points per turn. The shroud persists until your next long rest. Affected enemies caught inside the shroud continuously bleed.
Oh.
I am mixing your blood magic with my necrotic magic right here.
Nice.
What? Dude, I get a new thing, Summoned Wolf. Just staring got it too. With your powers of the night, you are able to summon a wolf to fight by your side.
Keep your distance, darling.
Damn it, I can't use the Thorn
for
my Skeletal Giant.
Try my form. Oh, and the wolf's got the headgear that the ranger wolf does.
Yeah, but I noticed because it says Lupus Major.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Picked up the loot. Wait, we don't need
There
that.
you go. No, wait, I actually talked to the guy. It actually shot up the thing for it.
Oh, so we can do everything up with the house and part.
Yeah.
I should speak up.
I'm basically the green and gold ranger, Minthara's the black and purple ranger.
I'm the black and burgundy ranger. And or crimson ranger at times.
Yeah, because it says you kill the Thorn, they're Kethrix elites. So it sounds more like a rank.
Irregardless, the drunk one still calls him father.
Kethric's dark justiciars from a bygone era.
So that's not a metaphor. You know what, I'll just look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe the elites are his family, and that's why
Our
they're so
hero
elite.
thought but of treasure ahead, did not
I
consider
mean, the toll
the
collector
peace of
never
the dead.
says anything about
Through
him.
the dark, he
Maybe
went
only some of them?
creeping and
Yeah, are the
awoke
thorns
what
related?
was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Every member of the Thorn family explained. Ketheric, Isabel, Garrigoth, Malice, and Thisabald. Who the fuck is Garrigoth and Malice? No, Malice is the doctor. The gold tanker is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's just asking the question, have you found Helson now?
A silence fills the room.
Here it is. Art despaired when he learned of Helson's death. Without him, Nathaniel is lost to the Shadowfell, and the Shadow Curse can never be lifted.
Ew.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way.
We are gonna have
I thought it
not
only
that many
fair to
allies in
warn
this
you
final
about the
fight.
dangers
I think it's
ahead.
gonna be a grim one.
For us, yes, because we're gonna be we're gonna be grinding.
We're gonna have to do every quest we can.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! I forgot about Isabel.
Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Ah, I had an inkling that was one of your... You're welcome, which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face. It's if you, chances are, many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that, should it in truth, it is carnage
I don't know
incarnate.
if she just said mom
So
or
if
ma'am,
you meet
but
the devil of
Tahir
which
was
I
talking to
speak,
somebody and
kill
they just responded with
Consider
yes.
no
mom.
other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance.
Thanks for the information.
Let's leave it
I'll
at
take
that.
your guts now.
Listen here. Do not underestimate. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor.
Wait. Before you go.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little
This
vampire,
man just tried to
think
do
again.
vampiric
It
shout
burns
on
hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. My old...
Time to
A long
die.
time ago, someone carved some runes into my back.
It's something of great import, and I will. Once the beast that lurks below is vanquished and sent, then we have an scar.
Alright, now I can come age with some stuff. I was just talking to Raphael with Asterion, and also picking up the waypoint behind the place so we can report this.
Well, now Marcus is gonna get away from Isabel, since I got him with compelled to duel.
So now, we just wait. Hope the trousseau comes through.
And now I got him with Hold Monster. What?
My cantrips got more powerful.
Nice.
They now do 3 to 36, 30 and 3 to 36. So yeah, I'm gonna start the motherfucker.
Dude, my vampiric claw attacks now do 10 to 28 damage.
Nice.
Let's move.
Get a bit closer.
You got the top, so we're all worried about the bottom.
A dry doing the cult's work.
Yeah, I got him with.
Damn!
Yes.
Not the 3 kids.
Was it me that got him with the crit?
Yes, it was because you went invisible after.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the invisibility shit. Oh god, that's the slowest moving winged horror.
Oh god, it's going into the bedroom. Hopefully no one's in there. We walk in, it's dressing itself up in clothes.
I think the one thing I don't like about the hook horrors, their wings look extremely fleshy.
I kind of like that. It gives it a weirdly grotesque appearance.
I mean, it understands because of the name, but still. Oh yeah, one question I do have about Giorno though. Okay.
Well, so much for
He's
peace.
Dio's son, right?
Yes.
But he was conceived using a Joestar's body.
Do you want the full story on that in short?
But, okay. Dio's son, but biologically he is a Joestar.
He's technically both. He has 3 parents. He has Dio, who... Okay,
God damn, this nigga's like Chozo.
I'll give you the short. I'll give you the long. In the first season, you focus on Jonathan and Dio's fight. In that season, Dio, at the end, cuts Jonathan's head off and replaces his decapitated body on Jonathan's. And the plot of part 3 that takes place when around Giorno's getting conceived is that his body isn't fully accepting him, and like half of it hasn't quite accepted him, so part of it still like arguably is Jonathan, like his soul's somewhere still in there or something's going on, because also convoluted explanation, Dio has 2 stands. He has Jonathan's and his own. But so he's technically both of them. But what confuses me is, I guess it's the lack of how much of Dio is in him that he's not a vampire, because, you know, he's a fucking vampire.
I just now noticed Isabel also got paralyzed.
Oh no. And there's 2 winged horrors on her. She's about to be a gang rape. Is that something you can say on stream? I don't think that's something you can say on stream.
I don't think so. Let's keep it limited.
I said that and then immediately thought about it. I'm like, probably not.
Work.
Oh, look at the flight path for this shit. You watching Minthara?
Yes. Girl, where is you going? Girl, what?
Moving.
I don't know why it set me all the way to Astarion. That final hit was so hard it set me to Astarion.
Oh, because Astarion also got a kill.
We got 2 people up here that are paralyzed. Well, not paralyzed per se. Old monster and the other one's just paralyzed.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's
And he
dead.
can't attack anybody else except for Minthara because of compelled duel.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
Oh my god, my guy just said, coming for you.
There's a parasite in
Don't
that
think I didn't
corpse,
see the
brimming
fireworks.
with potent magic.
Where's his body?
Flipping that. I can't clip it because I'm recording.
Make a clip out of the Twitch.
Yeah.
But where's his body? Like, I see the blood stain. I don't see the body.
You saw where it landed?
I went out of view and saw the blood stain where he landed because it's fat, but I don't see his body on the look for it. Oh,
There's
there
an
he is. He's
illicit
hidden in the
parasite in
foliage.
that corpse. You should take a look.
Oh my god.
You know, I just realized the shifting corpus ring is kind of like an alternate version of the one ring to rule them all, minus all the all-powerful effect. Gives you blur and invisibility.
I'm Isabel, and you've meant to save a soul, I believe. 3, I'm getting tired of hearing that. 4, I never get tired of hearing that.
2 very different reactions. Oh my god, stop making me solve all your problems. And yes, I'm the mighty hero.
No, I like number 2.
I'm Isabel.
Am I?
I love
You're
that.
meant
That's
to
great.
save us all, I believe. Good, because you're. I have something for you. Consider it a backup, in case you lose. It suits you. And better than that, it'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. Wait, before you head. I don't like to go on in front of the others, but it's about Ketheric Thorm. He used to preside over this village. A good man. A respected man who...
There's an acute sadness in her voice. It seems she's even...
He began worshipping Shah and raised an army of dark justiciars right underneath the locals. I found this.
Oh, this is
on the
new.
wall when I arrived.
Oh.
It must be 100 years old. Ketheric. Before he turned. This man, a Selûnite, not unlike myself, had family, friends.
How many
and he
brownie points
abandoned
do you
them all
get
to become a
for banging
monster.
the goddess?
I know
or
Jaheira
god of
narrowly
war, the
escaped his
child of
grasp.
the god or goddess.
Have you encountered him yet?
Wait, what?
Isabel is in a relationship with
Yeah, Dame Aelin.
Dame Aelin. She is the daughter of Selûne. Isabel is a worshipper of Selûne. How many brownie points with that goddess do you get for banging her daughter?
That's a good question.
Like, it's one thing to worship a god or goddess, but when I am actively in love
Presiding
with
over a court of law.
what kind of favor
What a
does this put me in? To be fair, it could always fall into the jurisdiction.
I'm glad you got out
parent
there
hates them
alive.
because they don't think they're good enough. For their
That's
kid.
more than
That's a
many
whole
can
other can of
say.
worms.
Whatever he's done to protect himself is a magic. So, I don't fear much. Not even death. We need a champion to find the source of his invincibility and put it to an end. And it seems, my not quite true soul, that champion is you.
The champion is you, number 1. I still don't see why it has to be me. This is really the part of the story where you reject the hero's calling.
The really, not even reject. This is the I'm tired of the hero's call. I just dealt with this all in Act 1. Leave me alone. I want to go take a nap.
I'm just trying to get rid of this parasite. I don't want to get involved in this shit.
Deadass is over here talking about some. I just don't want to die, bro.
Oh my god, number 3, somehow fate keeps leading me to the same conclusion.
It's very true, though.
Perhaps there's something to it then.
Although the
No
mention of
mercy.
fate after talking about
For
Jorno
Ketherick
is
will
just
have
really
none
funny.
on you.
Oh,
End
yeah.
this.
Well, because like fate is like a divine power in the JoJo's universe. It's like fate,
Dude, there were
calamity, and
so
something
many
else.
people fighting about the conclusion of the death battle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't
But
seen anything.
I've seen
Persona.
more people. I've seen more people siding along with the Joker side than Jorno's side, to be honest.
I'm gonna need real convincing on how you beat Revert to Zero. Like, unless they're straight up saying he doesn't
saw
have
it, so I can
GDR.
actually, I saw it, so I can pull it up real quick. Where's it? Because they even brought that up, that when like his will be reset to 0, they actually brought that up.
Well, the thing is, Revert to Zero is completely automatic. It happens irregardless of Jorno's intent.
Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when
quick.
Ketherick's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
There's always a first time.
This was an absolute fascinating matchup and far from an easy call. Joker versus Base Gold Experience. Wasn't close though. Sure, Jordan's powers through.
Oh, my.
Did your phone die?
No, my YouTube closed the app because it updated, finished updating. It's like, no, he will not get the answers he's looking for. My phone was legit like, nah, he's not gonna hear this.
So now what? We just
It really said nah.
hope the true soul comes.
There you go.
Yes, we wait.
Far from an easy call. Joker versus Base Gold Experience. Wasn't close though. Sure, Jordan's powers threw Joker for a loop, but Joker and his personas were millions of times faster and could take on universe busters. If there was no doubt Joker could see Jordan's stand, considering he could spot similar beings like Shadow. Add in the versatility of Joker's hundreds of personas, and Jorno could get quickly overwhelmed. But that's where Requiem came in, and the game changed. With its ability to nullify any action taken against it, even ones that can affect entire universes, Joker's regular arsenal was rendered moot. Remember, Requiem could act independently of time, so Joker wouldn't be able to avoid Requiem's ability. He'd have to beat it outright. Take when the Phantom Thieves faced Maruki. The group couldn't resist the reality warping effects of his powers. He's even had an ability that nullified actions against him, similar to Gold Experience Requiem. But Joker still had an ace up his sleeve. While Requiem had reduced his willpower to 0, Joker's social links were able to recharge him. And finally, we have Joker's almighty attacks, which could bypass reality warping defenses like the Omnipotent Orb. The perfect counter for Requiem. Hey, this is in JoJo. While Requiem only has one appearance in the manga, it did show up in the game, Eyes of Heaven. There, it faced off against the World Over Heaven, which can overwrite reality to overpower any attack, including Requiem's return to 0. That
That's
meant
also
an
not
almighty attack
canon.
that can bypass reality warping would have the...
They included that for him in here. Like,
But
they
that's
also
not
put...
canon.
Yeah, they put up the cons and the pros. Pros for Joker says stronger and faster than Gold Experience, almighty magic bypasses Requiem, more versatile options, and social confidence and wildcard powers.
I'd take
countered
it
willpower notification.
if it wasn't from a
That's the only
non-canon
pros he
source. I'd take it if they didn't put it in the non-canon source. That's literally the one thing they could not pull. If they pulled from the secondary manga that was done as a side thing, but like the, what was it, Purple Haze Distortion, where Jorno shows up. I don't know if he does anything, I just haven't read it. It's fucking expensive, I'm sure. But, like, again, they're pulling from the non-canon source, because from all we know about Golden Experience Requiem, there are two things you cannot avoid from it. Revert to 0, and then even beyond Revert to 0, there is the infinite death loop it can just put you in.
Yeah,
they
brought that up. They brought that up.
But the thing they give is that it's Eyes of Heaven. Eyes of Heaven doesn't count. It's not canon. It's not real to the timeline.
They pull non-canon all the time.
I know, and it pisses me off every time. If you're gonna put people in a fucking death battle, part of my beef is also because it's like Goku versus Superman. The answer is it's who's the writer. Because if you have certain Superman riders, he's gonna get molly-whopped by Goku, no problem.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, though, because characters like Superman have a bajillion riders. I don't know about Persona, but JoJo's, the main story...
Persona, I think it's always been done by, like, the same person.
Okay, JoJo's, the main series, has always been one author. There's been spin-offs, but they've been sanctioned by the author.
Yeah.
Eyes of Heaven was never sanctioned by the author as a canon event. Purple Haze Distortion, a couple of Rohan Kishibe, I believe, sponsored things with like Louis Vuitton and going to the Louvre, whole thing. I'm pretty sure those were canon. Then there's also like The Spoke Rohan Kishibe, which I believe is also canon. But beyond that, there's nothing stating... Yeah.
You go ahead.
There's nothing stating that there's a limit to the revert to zero, because, how do I put this? If I remember correctly, in the anime and in the manga, King Crimson tries to, like, ignore the revert to zero, and it just revert to zero says revert to zero, ignoring of the revert to zero with a like, it just stacks. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going. So
yeah,
you
but
have
in
to
the
bypass an infinite number of this.
Yeah, but in Persona games, in the Persona games, there's these basically relationship stuff. Like you increase your relationship with all these characters, and they'll just keep recharging him. It doesn't say how many times that recharge can be used. It just basically infinitely recharges him.
So you're telling me it's a stalemate?
Yes, on that one, yes.
So it's not even a win, it's a fucking stalemate.
Yeah, but then Joker has this thing called his persona is able to, how's the word, absorb the other personas it has to become this massive behemoth that has this, what was it called again? I think the move was called Sinful Shell.
I'll celebrate when Catherick's dead. Not before.
Yeah,
Still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever
Persona 5.
It's always the first time.
Here it is, a bullet made from the 7 deadly sins that can pierce even a god, and that can also bypass alternate reality warping stuff. Yeah.
My main gripe with that is that power scaling of JoJo never really defines anything as God. They say things like it affects fate or calamity. And so there's no divine beings, but Giorno directly affects fate itself. And so that's not just reality warping. That's like timeline reality warping. It's you're controlling the very fact of it. Like, it's not even just like you control existence. You control the flow of existence. That's beyond reality. That's not even like reality warping. That's adjacent. I don't know how to describe it, but like. I don't know how you can beat fate. Fate isn't a god, it's a concept. You can't beat fate. It's like the 7 deadly sins, but more powerful. And so I'm just sitting here trying to figure out, okay,
yeah, but
ignoring
just like
non-reality,
fate can be altered.
Yeah, that's what it does. It sets fate to know you didn't do that thing. You could throw a rock at Giorno. If it was set to break his spinal cord, it would just not happen. The rock wouldn't be thrown. Even, like, okay, the point is, revert to zero, ignoring what it does, it also just ignores damage done to Giorno. If you try and attack him with a knife, sure, you may be able to ignore the fact that you're getting revert to zero. The knife can't stab him. It can't. It got revert to zero. You can't ignore the revert to zero of the weapon. So, the fuck you do? Just the fuck you do? Like, this isn't Tusk Act 4 where its whole gimmick is it's like it can just not be stopped once started. And so the only way to stop it is to beat it before it does the thing.
You want to know the only plus they gave Giorno here?
What?
It has Golden Experience Requiem.
I wish we had a.
They don't even list what Golden Experience Requiem does, because it gives him like a handful of extra powers.
No, they do. They do.
Because like there's the whole laser.
I just went to the match results.
Because what's the organic laser? I don't know what to call it.
There's only 2 cons to him. It's less experience and cannot defend against almighty skills. For Joker, the only thing that says GRE, it's basically god damaging abilities in Persona.
And why can't he guard against those?
But it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic
Can't
won't
really
hold out
get
the
me on that
darkness
one.
forever.
And then for Joker, the only negative for him is GRE negates many of his abilities.
Well, because like my biggest gripe is like, sure, you could be Giorno if he had to use GRE on purpose. GRE's alive. Like it's its own thing. Like his.
Yeah, like it. They even said that Requiem acts independently of time.
No, not
So that
independently
completely.
of time. It is alive. It can talk.
This is heavy.
It knows. It thinks. It is omnipotent.
Can't many stands do that though?
No, there's like 2 stands in the anime that are currently alive that can talk on their own. The rest people talk through them themselves. And when I say
you want to know who the next death battle is gonna be?
Who?
It's gonna be Bowser. Bowser and Bowser's army versus Eggman and his army.
Interesting. But no, like, GR implies it's omnipotent. Like, it knows everything.
See any movement out
I
there?
think. Because again, the whole it is fate itself. And that's the thing they're ignoring about Golden Experience Requiem. Did they mention what a Requiem
Wants to know
is?
about supplies.
Yes, it's right here. Let me go to it. They're mentioning him.
Just about.
Okay, yeah, they first started with
We shouldn't
hang
around too long, though.
I think I got it now. Yeah, here we go. It starts all the way from like Giorno's childhood.
It's good to be a gangster. Gone are the days of leaving horse heads in your enemy's bed or squeezing their
Yeah.
device till they pop.
There's more where that came
Wanted
from.
to be a different kind of gangster. A more progressive, metrosexual kind of mob boss. A gangster. A shy, blonde boy on the streets of Naples. Giorno's life changed the day he saved a wounded mobster.
Real quick,
In
just skip to
return, he was
Requiem, it's near
rewarded
the
with
end.
future protection from a
Okay.
I already know the whole story. Trust me.
Of course you do. You probably watch this show religiously.
I watched it all the way through once, and then I watched the finals a handful of different times because they're really good. Even the ones that make me really sad. Like part 6. That one has me pretty bummed.
Why?
Everyone fucking dies and the universe gets reset.
Oh yeah, because of
Made in
what was the
Heaven.
priest's name? Pucci?
Pucci. Enrico Pucci.
Yeah.
To be fair, he
Yeah.
also fucking dies because of a
Because he was
child.
a follower. Yeah, because he was a follower of Dio.
They also might have been smashing, to be honest. At one point,
Pucci my
Pucci
YouTube
and I
didn't want to
quote
load now
says,
anymore.
"I love you like I love God." He is a priest. Dio is a motherfucker in the room. He is on the bed, having
Oh, here
literature
we go.
read to him while
Background.
he's shirtless.
Birth name: Haruno Shinobana. Height 5'8", age 15. Occupation: boss of Passione.
These
Likes
sigils.
octopus salad, gangsters, epic piano. Dislikes drugs, corruption, pointless things. Biological son of Dio, and Jonathan Joestar. Don't ask. Can fold his ear into his head. Neat trick.
So they don't straight up. So you didn't get to the part where they explain Requiem. So I'll just explain it.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Gold experience.
inanimate objects with golden life energy, turning them into a plate organically in an instant and back again. Giorno uses this with maximum creativity, like disguising a gun as a banana so you accidentally blow your own brains out. A gorilla's worst nightmare. Giorno is, frankly, a super genius when it comes to gold experiences. Like transforming bullets to flesh to heal the very wounds they made, or changing a brick into a snake that can attack body heat and find a hidden enemy, or turning his teeth into a special kind of jellyfish that filters out the toxins in the piss he was drinking. I thought I was the only one who did that. Should the object Giorno gets light to be a part of a career whole, like turning a tooth into a fly, it will attempt to return to its original source. Not only that, David Giorno's creations received will be reflected onto the opponent. Giorno could even imbue living things with this same energy. This supercharges the target's consciousness, causing them to outpace their physical body. And totally helpless to counter. It might seem like you got 10 times faster, but you're actually experiencing time at a way slower rate while your body is stuck in the same position. Imagine a Buddha to the nuts go for 23 seconds. Forget about it. Especially when you're hitting as
They're
hard
just
as Golden
explaining what Requiem
Experience.
does
According
for
to the
him,
dojo's person.
not what a Requiem
Alright.
is.
Okay, on to Diavolo.
Experience at his side, Giorno joined Passione and rose to challenge its reclusive leader, Diavolo. Wait. Diavolo? You're telling me that Giorno, the son of God, battles the devil, just like Jesus, whose full biblical name is Yeshua, or Joshua, Ben Joseph, Joshua Joseph, Jojo. We're moving on. Diavolo's goal was to get his hands on a
So they did
stand
bring that
arrow.
little bit
And
up.
when a stand is pierced by a stand arrow, it evolves. So, go first and transform Gold Experience into the most broken thing in anime.
Okay, so they're not going to explain it, just cut it. So I have a question for the fight.
Change the rules.
Does he start in Golden Experience Requiem?
No.
Oh, then this is dumb. He loses. Fucking Joker loses immediately. It's fucking over. No questions.
He did not start his Requiem.
Do you know what the
no.
Requiem arrow fucking does?
No.
When you stab yourself with the Requiem arrow, if you meet the conditions of being worthy of it, which is different than being worthy of being a stand user, you get the power that allows you to use, that benefits you the most in the situation you are in. So if I was fighting God himself, and he used, or I was fighting Beerus, and he used Hakai, and I hit myself with the Requiem arrow before he did that, and my stand awakened into Requiem, not only am I immune to Hakai, I am infinitely stronger than him, and or I match him on an equal level but have powers that bypass his, ergo I beat him. Requiems give you the power needed most in that situation. If I was in a desert dying of hunger and I had a Requiem arrow and I stabbed myself, I just have a stand that either gives me
But the real
food or I
question
never
is,
die of
did
hunger.
Giorno know about it to stab himself? Did he know about that part?
If my point is, if he stabbed himself with that in the death battle,
Exactly.
no, my point is, if he stabbed himself with that in the death battle, then the point is, regardless, you don't need to know that. You just need to know I need to beat this opponent, because he just knew I need to beat Diavolo. He had a rudimentary understanding of his power. He didn't even understand it all the way through, and he got a power that completely bypasses it. It touches fate, which makes me believe that if he needed to beat Joker, it would just be a case of Requiem. Oh, hey, this time it's a special flavor of Revert to Zero.
Yeah,
that
you
I don't care.
You just need to watch it. I can't just play it through.
It's going to give me an aneurysm, because the definition of what a Requiem arrow does is literally I win button. It's like calling Zeno. It's just the Zeno button. It is the god of the universe going, I say what I say.
You know what the funny thing is, when they're fighting, Joker asked Giorno while they're fighting, what kind of persona is this? And then since Joker can use multiple personas, Giorno's like, what kind of stands are those? And then he's like, is that a second stand?
Nah, if this was Jotaro, he'd have been like, not this Poochie ass bullshit.
Yeah, but to me, you would have to have knowledge about the arrow that it could basically evolve you if you stab yourself with it. I don't think Giorno had that knowledge.
No, that's autonomous. He didn't need to know about the evolution. Because Polnareff, who got the first Requiem noted in the show, did it by accident. The arrow fell behind a shelf, and he had recently been disabled, and he didn't have his legs, so he had his stand reach behind it, and his stand cut itself, and it awoke in a Requiem that had an auto defense towards the Requiem arrow. Because he just his main focus at the time was, I gotta protect this arrow. It cannot get into the hands of Diavolo. So the stand awokened into a form that prevents you from getting the arrow in many different ways. A, by swapping your soul with another being nearby. B, by distorting your power. And C, by hiding the shadow of your soul behind you, and you have to destroy it, and doing such would kill you. So you can't defeat him, because destroying your shadow, your soul would destroy it. It's a whole thing. But my point is, the Requiem arrow is literally the universe giving you a correct win button. There is no if, when, why, or buts about it. You don't need to know. You don't need to do anything on purpose. Cut your stand with that shit on accident, on purpose. Whatever focus you have at that moment, it's yours. there's just nothing about it, because as far as we know, that's how it works. It'll change every time, because we've only seen Giorno awaken Requiem one time. We've seen Polnareff awaken Requiem twice, but he had the same goal in mind at the time, so we don't know. Damn. That doesn't even get into, like, Requiem abilities, which are a whole separate thing, like Bites the Dust.
Okay, here we go. The effects of the arrow piercing a stand or its user after awakening are accompanied by a certain level of uncertainty. When an arrow pierces a stand user, it triggers awakening of a new ability, as seen by Yoshikage's Cures, Bites the Dust.
Whoa, that's a regular arrow. That's a regular stand arrow, not a Requiem stand arrow.
This, okay, let me keep going down then. Requiem stands. While this phenomenon has only been shown with one arrow piercing a stand, could cause a transformation and grant a completely new ability. Such evolved stands are commonly referred to as Requiem stands. And two documented cases of stand evolution. Polnareff's Silver Chariot lost its previous abilities, whereas Giorno's Golden Experience retained its original powers. The possibility of the arrow rejecting a stand user remains unclear, but Diavolo has raised this as a potential concern. Typically, the transformation can be reversed by removing the arrow from the evolved stand, although the Berserk Chariot Requiem maintained its altered state even without the presence of the arrow.
It went berserk because his user died and it was Requiemed. A whole convoluted story. But yeah. Or did it go berserk because he wasn't in control?
Other physical effects of piercing. In certain cases, such as Ken Oniari's and Stray Cat, with neither of them being exposed to regeneration or regenerative abilities.
That wasn't a Requiem arrow. That is a regular arrow. These motherfuckers don't have their facts right.
This is from the official.
I'm still mad because this is a conversation me and my friends had in depth. You can look at the arrows; they are not the same. And furthermore, it's not stated to be a Requiem arrow in Morio. It's called a stand arrow. They very specifically in Part 5 then call it a Requiem arrow. The
Requiem arrow has like a little beetle on it or something.
They all have beetles on them, actually, but the Requiem arrow is more gilded, if I remember correctly. Let me look it up. I can see if I can find the comparison pictures.
The
stand arrows are a little flatter.
A unique beetle design recovered in Egypt, kept by Polnareff upon accidentally pricking Silver Chariot. It creates Chariot Requiem, used by Polnareff to pierce Silver Chariot a second time in Rome. Again, summoning Chariot Requiem, it pierces and merges with Golden Experience to create Golden Experience Requiem. Subsequently, enters the possession of Giorno Giovanna. It doesn't say anything that it affects the fucking user that much.
Oh, that's because your stand affects you. Think of it this way. If your stand has infinite stats, which Giorno's doesn't have infinite, it has 3 question marks for all of its stats, which is concerning because the Berserk Requiem Silver Chariot had infinity signs, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm flopping it. I can't remember. One of the two. It was moving Giorno at incomprehensible speeds in its movements because it's just pulling him with it, kind of deal. And furthermore,
I'm looking at the other arrows. They don't have a beetle design to it.
That's the only Requiem arrow we see in the show, but it's mentioned that there was 9 arrows made in total, 3 Requiems, and the 6. And the image they show, it just shows like a bunch of flat arrows, so it's really inconsistent on what arrows are what. Oh, don't me.
Oh no, I was just confirming what you were saying.
But no, because it pisses me off how inconsistent they are with arrows, because they bring the arrows up in Part 3, but they only mention them as giving them a stand. Then they bring the rules get a little fuckier in Part 4 because it's like, okay, Koichi gets an arrow in the neck and then he gets pulled out and he only doesn't die because he's healed.
The arrows were made from a fucking meteorite?
Yeah, it came from space. It has a weird virus on it that either kills you or gives you a stand.
What type of bullshit?
You think that's weird? You should really hear about Part 1 and Part 2 and how they have basically little to do with each other, other than that Joe stars are in it. Because the only thing that ties the plot of Part 2 to the rest of the story is Joseph and vampires and the Stone Mask.
Okay, when someone is pierced by an arrow, the effects can spread down the bloodline to other family members, awakening their stands as well.
Yeah, there's
This
three ways
effect
to
is
get stands.
generally without I can't pronounce that word. As the arrow that pierced Dio, who had taken over Jonathan Joestar's body, awakens stands in the rest of the Joestar family, with some of them not having the necessary spiritual strength and suffering from the strain, such as Holy Konjo and a young Josuke. Can't pronounce that last fucking name. Thank you.
Hishigashikata.
Higashikata.
Yeah, there you go.
Holy Saints is working against her instead of with her. A family member without the spiritual strength to control stand will be slowly overwhelmed by that, putting them in a condition similar to suffering a severe illness. As it repeated with Holokujo and Josuke in this case, they will only have 50 days to live.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, the plot of part
words,
3
in
is
other
50
words,
days.
do not fuck with the Joestar family, in other words.
Yeah, no, because the plot of part 3 takes place over 50 days. They go from Japan to Cairo, Egypt to run the fucking Fade with Dio. It is the hardest quest I've ever seen in an anime. 50 days, your motherfucking dies, or you kill this motherfucker. Plain and simple, there's clear-cut rules to their story in that one. My question is, would you risk dying to get a stand? Does it sound interesting enough to you?
Fuck no.
I would 100%. And then watch me get a fucking fishing rod or Cheap Trick. I'd kill myself.
You know, get King Crimson.
Oh no, I'd be hype as hell if I got King Crimson. No, if I got a Cheap Trick style, do you know what Cheap Trick is? It's one of the few talking stands. It goes on your back, and if anyone looks at your back, it rips your entire back off and then goes onto theirs. It's sentient.
What the fuck?
Okay, there's a difference between talking sentient stands and sentient stands. He is a sentient stand. He doesn't need a user. He is separate from his user. The user gets him, dies, and then he tags onto another user who already has a stand. He is just his own little fucking problem.
So he's just a parasite.
Basically, and the way he gets killed is by taking him to a cursed ghost alleyway that you can't look backwards, and he tricks it into looking backwards, and the ghosts take him. That alleyway sounds fucking terrifying, by the way. Well, because it just infinitely loops, and so if you look behind you while you're doing this infinite loop, because you're like, this is suspiciously repetitive, and then you end up.
Okay, if I remember correctly, Requiem put Diavolo into an infinite death loop, right?
Yes.
Because he has he's gonna have to experience every death ever imaginable, right?
Yeah, which people like to say means that if Diavolo can be there, it's canon. So random shit will be just considered canon as a joke because Diavolo could have died here.
So you know what's fucked to imagine? This man is going to experience death by R-word.
He got the first death we see is an autopsy death. He's getting an autopsy done to him while he's alive and conscious.
Yeah, I think I saw a clip of that.
And then he gets hit by a car. Then he gets stabbed by a random. No, he gets stabbed by a random druggie. Then he gets the autopsy, and then he gets hit by the car. I can't remember from there, but he has a lot of really dumb sad deaths, and I'm like, this is what you get for being a terrible father. He literally tried to murder his daughter, like, within those 4 episodes. Because he was awesome. If I get rid of any trace of my identity, then no one can find me and take me down. It's like, so all this mess because you couldn't fucking wrap it up with your baby mama? Ridiculous. To be fair, baby mamas are quite powerful in the JoJo. Which I remember for the longest time, Rocky was, that's the offer. Was sexist because he made Holly weak to not have a stand, but it's literally shown she's just like the traditional, like, meek white mom. Like, it's not because she's a weak woman, or like women are weak, it's because she's just like the traditional white mom who's like, she's like, okay, sweetie. Like, that's her character. And people are mad about that. And it's like the season before, they literally had a badass, like, Haman training woman where you're smoking cigars, doing cool flips and shit, having a scarf as a weapon, killing
I
the
don't
shit out of
remember the name of this. I don't remember the name of this female, but I do remember that she looked fine as hell.
Lisa.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lisa. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, no, it actually. I thought it would be immune.
You attacking?
The shadow hunters and stuff over at the pavilion. Just town square, whatever those would be considered.
I'm facing off against the measles over here.
Ah. That sounds really bad. You know what I mean? I'm just PK firing level 3 Crimson Blasts when it's my turn.
These fuckers keep garroting through the car.
Yeah, they're pinky.
Like, they tried to do it on me, but the thing is, I shield bashed him and he just fell.
Let me rock. There is so much.
Wow, we finished ours at the same time.
Damn, there is so much blood over here, bro.
We legit just went on a rant for like 30 minutes.
That's gonna be great to just see in the recording. I'm so adding these to my YouTube, so whenever I'm feeling crummy, I can just sit down and watch these and just listen to myself having a great time. Dumbass. Fucking arguing about the vendetta of like how the Requiem arrow kind of just defeats the argument inherently.
Yeah.
I mean, it does though. It's literally just a Xeno button.
I was reading the thing and never mentioned any of that.
It's because it's never directly stated. You have to pick it up from how the arrow works and what's like said in the show and manga. And they like everything they says points to the idea that okay, when Giorno awakened his Requiem stand, there is no reason he needed to get revert to 0 other than he was facing an opponent who could manipulate time, and so he needed to go above time and manipulate fate itself. There's no reason you get a Requiem. It wasn't just a random chance thing. Because
here's
but then again,
here's a question for you.
One.
Here's a question for you. Okay. He already had Golden Requiem, right?
No, he had Golden Experience.
Yeah, Golden Experience Requiem. And so, okay, then he took out the arrow, it reverted Requiem back to his normal state, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't just putting the arrow back just put him back into Golden Experience Requiem? It'll turn him back into that thing that he had at the time. It wouldn't evolve him anymore.
Why would it be evolve him? How would it be evolving him more if it reverts him back to his original form to begin with? It would be like, okay, think of it this way. If I'm a druid, let me explain. If I'm a druid, I wild shape into a bear. I then go back into my human form. I then wild shape into a panther. This isn't me evolving at this point into a more evolution. This is me shifting into a separate form.
That's not what I'm meaning. What I'm saying is that isn't Requiem basically kind of like a transformation of experience, right?
Temporary transformation. You take the arrow out and it goes back.
Okay. Yeah, it goes back, but when you put the arrow back in, he just goes back to the normal Golden Experience Requiem. He doesn't get anything new.
He just goes back to GE, Golden Experience. You take it's Requiem. You take arrow out, it goes back to Golden Experience. In fact, it devolve like.
But
it
if you put the arrow back in, it just goes back to GER. It doesn't.
But why
upgrade
would it
him any more than that?
Why would it do that though? What gives you a reason to believe that? Because the way the arrow is implied to work is it's based off of your need at that moment. So if it's your need at that moment, it's not going to be Golden Experience Requiem again. I don't need that shit. Diavolo's fucking in a death loop in some alternate 7/5 dimension hell. I don't have to worry about that motherfucker at all. He is way past God. I can take naps in peace.
Oh, look who I ran into.
Oh. And again, the only other instance of Requiem we see, the only reason we know it goes back into the same form is because he has the exact same goal. In fact, it's even more intense this time in mind. It is to keep that damn arrow out of Diavolo's motherfucking hands. And so it infers to me that it is open to possibility that the stand arrow changes per situation, because you can take it out and put it back in, which to me is like multi-tool. I take one form out, I can't. It's like a multi-tool that locks with one form. It's stuck in knife mode, and I put the knife away, and I put it into screwdriver mode. That's what I'm viewing Requiem as, because there's no set description on how it genuinely works other than when you activate it, it is based off what you need most at the time. It's implying you could deactivate it, say Jordan was lost in the desert and pull Requiem out, he would just get like water and pizza. Be like domain expansion pizza party. See, if it was versus Star Platinum, Joker would lose anyways, because all Jotaro would need to say is the same type of stand as Star Platinum, and he'd get the same ability. Oh, I hate that joke, because it's so fucking stupid. Like, I get why people hate the explanation that Jotaro has the same type of stand as fucking Dio, but it's also like, he literally never exhibits any power other than enhanced speed and precision. What else would give him the ability to catch a bullet fired at point-blank range into his own head other than the ability to manipulate fucking time?
Oh, there's one thing I noticed when watching... I'm not watching and kind of sometimes reading JoJo. That the stand... Okay, the stands come from, like, inside of a person, right?
The term is very weird, because we don't get, like, a true explanation, but it's supposed to be, like, your soul or, like, your willpower or something.
Because during the fight with JoJo and Dio, it looks like the stands just merge back inside of their bodies.
Oh, and throughout part 3, you see a lot of rules that Araki kind of just drops. You can fuse parts of your stand out of your body. One time, Jotaro is falling out of a cable car, and Star Platinum pops his chest out of Jotaro's torso and grabs out of his arm, and then later you see him literally extend his arm out of Jotaro's arm to give him extra length to grab. So they can go incorporeal and corporeal, because also Jotaro uses Star Platinum to reach into his chest and stop his heart, and then restart it. And he also does that to restart his uncle, Joseph Joestar. His heart, he does the same thing. So, stands are like ghosts. They can touch you, but you can't touch them unless you're under very specific stipulations, like you have an ability based around it.
Wait a minute, can, if I remember correctly, isn't there any damage the stand takes, you also take that damage?
Unless your stand says or does otherwise, yes. Because there is a couple of stands that are very weird. There's one called Notorious B.I.G. that activates when the user dies. He doesn't come back from the dead or anything, it's just this autonomous monster that's unkillable and tracks the fastest nearest object. Yeah, they don't beat that, they just trap it in the ocean, and it occasionally sinks ships in their universe. But it pisses me off because it's somewhere out there in part 6, and Made in Heaven is actively accelerating the universe by flying around the Earth, and I'm just like, so are you just gonna, like, latch on to Made in Heaven and mock fucking infinity? Like, where is it? Although one of my favorite fan animations of JoJo's is Jorno goes to Disney, and then the universe starts resetting, and he's like, what the fuck is this shit? Pops Golden Experience Requiem, reverts everything to zero, and just goes, fuck it.
If Star Platinum get the Requiem arrow, what do you think would happen?
Depends on what he's doing. Is he fighting Dio again? Is he fighting Dio over heaven? Is he fighting a new evil? Is he fighting Poochie when he gets it? If he's fighting Poochie and he's fighting
Let's say
Made in Heaven,
Poochie.
Okay, if he's fighting Poochie and he has Made in Heaven, I'm going to, or even Simu, I'm going to assume what's going to happen is his time stop's going to bypass the effects of gravity itself.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Star Platinum has the fucking ability to stop time too.
Yeah, that's the ability it
So,
gets.
I mean, he picked it up, didn't he?
Time stop?
Yeah, didn't he like pick it up?
No, he always
He
had
already
it.
have it.
Okay, people are stupid. He always had it. It's just worked up. His stand, literally in the first episode he shows it. He grabs a gun from the police that are in next to his cell, puts it to his head, fires it, and he catches the bullet at point blank range on the spot out of nowhere. If you're telling me that his stand can't stop time, you're fucking stupid. What kind of fuck? He clearly had time stop the whole time and just thought his power was punch real fast and real strong. Like, he thought he was a shotgun of a stand.
Dude, your guy almost tripped getting on the platform.
I saw. But no, he always had time stop, and people were just stupid.
I thought for the bullet, I thought that he just appeared and caught it. I didn't think he stopped.
His time. No, he didn't. Okay, think of it this way. To be able to appear and grab it at that speed, you have to be moving at speeds that are basically time stop. No? You're moving faster than a speeding bullet at point blank range at your head. Telling me.
Didn't Joe think
he thought it was a malevolent ghost.
Fuck him. No, I thought didn't he think he was possessed?
Yeah, he thought he had a malevolent ghost possessed him.
Someone's left a trap.
Yeah, I figured out the little trick to this fucking puzzle.
Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Yeah, got it already.
Yeah. But also, you're getting the impression that stands are always physical shapes. There are some stands that cover your body. There is a stand, I think it's called Cream Starter or something like that. It sprays flesh.
I swear to God, the Arthur has been drinking fucking something.
Oh no, the names of all the stands are based off of music, art, or fashion.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Wasn't there a stand called Red Hot Chili Pepper?
Yes, garbage stand, throw it in the trash.
The reign of night comes
that was quick.
Okay, it's because I've played Roblox games where you collect stands, and every time it is single-handedly one of the worst fucking stands in the game. The possessed sword is a better stand. Which they didn't do was dirty, making him a fucking sword. But also there's no, Cream Starter. I think that's the name, or at least that's what the chick's always quoted as saying whenever I hear her in clips and stuff. Which, to be fair, it's not been animated yet. But she sprays like a can of flesh and it heals people.
There was this chick who didn't develop her stand yet, but it was like I don't remember the exact setting, but it was something about a train that she fell on the ground and all of a sudden like this monstrous like looking claw print appeared.
Oh, that is what's her name? I can't think of her name. Trish. Diavolo's daughter.
When I saw
she
that,
has spice
I'm like,
girls.
Oh damn, her stand must be like a monster or some shit. No, it's just a regular humanoid shit. I'm like, the fuck? Then why show us a monstrous paw print?
Because it's taking shape. Her stand hadn't manifested yet. It was taking form. It doesn't show up until the Notorious B.I.G.
I think one of the YouTubers I watched mentioned that.
Yeah, it's showing up during the Notorious B.I.G. fight is when it actually shows up, and it's one of the few stands that can actually say words beyond its battle cry. But there's other stands like is it Gaucho, I think his name is? He has a ice skating suit that has like freezing powers. Guido Mista has Sex Pistols, which is a bunch of little little dudes who kick bullets for him and redirect shots. Whole Horse has
this is funny.
Pistol. What?
How many of them do you think Naruto can talk no jutsu? This guy's from Black Clover. The second one is Kid Buu. The third one is Father from Fullmetal Alchemist. I don't remember this guy's name. We got Reed from Fullmetal Alchemist, I think that's his name. We got Doflamingo from One Piece. We got Aizen from Bleach.
You do not belong here.
Dio from JoJo. And we got Muzan.
Dio would hurt Naruto's little fucking feelings, and then if it was in the JoJo's verse, he would slaughter Naruto, because that nigga ain't no Joestar.
You plunder!
I gotta hear this.
You meddle! You upset my plans. Leave.
Doesn't mean he's like the guru of words. He literally would not be able to even understand what he's saying, and even if he could, he wouldn't care. All Father's entire goal is to circumvent truth and become a perfect being. Father sacrificed millions, all in the pursuit to absorb God into himself. This man actually talked to the physical embodiment of truth and still couldn't see what he did wrong. Gimli is the ultimate sadistic realist.
Gimli.
Drown in Tharan. I am their creator. I saved them from their skin and their flesh. Now they serve me. Leave before... Stupid vermin, Mr. Crockett! You... I thought... Rally on me.
Oh shit! Oh, you moved forward.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Oh, he made a video. Who had the saddest backstory in JoJo?
There's some pretty sad ass backstories in that verse.
Let's see who he says. The fuck you mean? Can't find path.
Ever easy.
Let's try it now. Okay, I legit cannot fly down here. Alright, let's see.
He wants to know who had the saddest backstory in JoJo. If I had to pick one, I'd probably give it to the Nijimura brothers. Oki and his brother are defeated. Josuke and Koichi go upstairs to find out the real reason why they're turning people into stand users. All because of this horrifying creature upstairs. Creature is apparently their father. A long time ago, their mother ended up dying of an illness and their father was going bankrupt and he was in massive debt, which also made him abusive against his kids. So he decided to sell his soul to Dio for money and truth. Of course, at the beginning of Dio, at it all. We all know Dio was defeated by Jotaro, so the flesh bud in his head mutated, turning him into that ugly monster. The past 10 years, all he's done is spend his time digging in a box because he seems like a mindless idiot. They're doing all this just because their father is affordable. They're trying to find a stand that can possibly kill him once and for all. And Josuke discovers the real reason why he's been digging in a box all these years. Turns out he had been trying to piece together a photo of their family before it was destroyed. They finally got an answer to whether their father was still in there.
Yeah, that's just really sad. Dio gets killed to the flesh bud he plants in people to mind control them, malfunctions in the dude. Turns him into just some ugly fucked
What
up
is the
duck.
main lesson of JoJo?
Don't trust that nigga Dio!
Cannot determine our future if we don't let it. From the very beginning, Dio has been the thorn in the side of every JoJo up until this point. Not because of the feud between him and their great-grandfather. They have each star may be fundamentally different, but they all have one thing in common. You don't get to abuse the innocent just because you let them. Every JoStar in their own ways want to put their lives on the line and shoot the safety of the future and the people they care about. But the world is filled with people who prey on the weak and have power and then add to that problem. You have the means to actually do something and fix it, even if no one asks you to. Because in all walks of life, you're introduced to absolute stuff. People who wear masks who hide their malicious nature. People who believe the way to heaven is through bloodshed. There's one truth that gives us to fight. There's always having something to protect. Will, determination, empathy, and love is what paves a new path.
Sounds like fun. Dull moment.
Damn.
So, you know what's funny? Everyone always talks about how this started with the grandfather Jonathan Joestar, which is technically the second. You know what's fucking hysterical? You know why Dio hates Jonathan?
What?
Or why the feud started to begin with? He came into Jonathan's house already a hate motherfucker. He didn't like Jonathan because he was born with money. That's it. He thought that the Joestars were just born with money and that they didn't need it, so like, go fuck yourselves, I'm gonna steal it from you.
That was literally it.
That's basically it. That's a summary of it. He's just a petty little hating bitch. he's the pettiest. Like, okay, there's a lot of haters in anime. He's the pettiest generational hater with a good backstory. Because at the end of the day, the reason's dumb, but it's also because he's a bad person. He's like a psychopath. Like, he is straight up like a narcissistic psychopath who has a god complex. Like, so of course he thinks that people who have money and he doesn't, and he was born with a family, and his dad made his mom drink himself to death or kill herself or got sick or something. I can't remember. His mom died.
Have you ever seen the rap battle between Picard and Dio?
I believe so. You probably
that shit.
Time to get going. For the wicked.
How many spell slots you got?
3. No, 4.
Exactly.
I mean, my cantrips are good.
Because you're the one calling Hamilton, but you should know that we immigrants, we get the job done. That bar from Alucard was so good. Here we go, found it.
Ah, the steering does one.
The way she leered at me. The blood mud. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit. Why? There's nothing more desirable in the... Having been through all I have, you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Off the top, these bars from my mind whilst you stop time to think and write lines. Son of an embarrassment, but that's a better backstory than ripping off old Bram again. I feel no remorse for killing Dad or any of my kin. You just had to whine and cry for Alexander Anderson. Skin tank for some man hit him. Can't even attack without her permission. I've no masters, I've got no prison. I'm no bastard, I'm just my pity. You're not even British, I'll cut this immigrant song short. They think I led in the Zeppelins way that I'm letting these bombs draw. Oh, the humanity, your Christianity's keeping you locked down. Just have to find a kid up in my neck, cause they calling me God now. If I'm calling my feet, if you don't do this, cause it's so down. Still, I'm used to putting dogs down. You're not a god, you just lack fake Buddha murder. How you're just like your catchphrase. I can't believe it. Your rapping is actually more insufferable than your fan base. I've got a silver bullet. What's you catching more streets in the shotgun? You're the one quoting Hamilton. So you should know that we immigrants, we get the job done. So the battle to a graveside. I'm a wipe out your line like a hate crime.
Enjoyment. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for their fantasy, but perhaps,
You're approaching me.
you
What's your plan,
showed
boy?
me
The
I have
show
enough
isn't even that
strength.
popular. The abridged version was the fans' choice.
I don't need to.
You were assigned to a flat boy, dead or alive. Nearly died to the blood of Schrodinger's cat. I'm like St. George, well, you're tracking a
Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favourite kind, incidentally.
Now bring me a real vampire. You got it backwards like your name. Did somebody say a real vampire? The classics never die. Up in my castle, levels high.
There are those within Melis's Ransom that we call Khalif Carthan. Those driven by blood. They are the mad, lost to all reason, and subservient to no one. Even Lawrence, malicious and brutal as she is, can divide them. They kill, and cannot say why. So they are destroyed for the greater good. When you speak to me of yearning and urges to kill, I fear you awake them, controlled by a bloodlust that you do not comprehend.
Yeah, the last verse in there, that was Dracula from Castlevania. He popped in like, oh, you thought this was over.
We talking Drac, then you better bring me too.
I like that final bar on there. Got a problem? You can bite me.
What do you think would happen if you got 3 different versions of a vampire together and had them fight each other?
Oh god, I don't know.
Like, cause okay, I guess it wouldn't work if you got like a JoJo's vampire. They drink blood through your neck, through the fingers. But yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't work with Alucard either from Helsing because he could just absorb blood around him.
yeah, that's true too.
If it is, then you're... But for you to even speak of this to me shows that if it ever does,
A desperate collection of vagabonds and strays. Do you have anyone in
A
particular
disparate
to talk
collection
about?
of vagabonds and
What do you make of
strays.
Asterion?
Did you have anyone?
I'm watching.
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
Bars.
Are you worried he'll drink your blood? He'll be a slave to his bloodthirst as long as he lives.
I'm more partial to question 1.
No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he flashed
She said
his
this the first
fangs
time they
at
met,
me.
didn't she?
I don't remember.
No, I'm saying we probably
And
missed
while
it, but
you
there's some
you'll
probably
be
like dialogue
enslaved to
yeah,
your
together
appetites
at
and
some point. She says
hungers.
that kind of
Yeah,
We all
most likely.
feed on something, and if we are deprived of it, we will fight for it. But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and
Star
desires.
is the only one that tries
He
to
is
give
still
you a
bound to some.
detailed,
He will only
like,
be free when
exposition
Castlegar
Yeah,
of
is
these
dead.
people.
to be fair,
And that is
what
as
I've
it should be.
understood from the cutscenes I've seen about her,
When the time
she's
comes,
probably like the deepest
we must hope that he
character
does not only
emotionally, like,
take
she just
Cazador's
can have really
long
intellectual
life,
conversations about each
but
character.
the power that has sustained
has a
him as
different
well.
tone per person, while still maintaining a
How much time
informative.
have you spent with Gale? Have you spent time with Gale?
The wizard? No.
I know she doesn't like him because of a companion banter I've seen of them.
Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. That's what I'm curious to hear what you think of Shadowheart.
She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
If it's not poisonous after the last woes. I thought you might appreciate the Sharding dogma.
The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so.
I
have
universes where
performed
the gods are
1,000
factually real
interrogations,
because people
squeezing
don't
out
believe
the
in
most
certain gods, not
guarded
because they're not
secrets
real, but
held in
because
heart,
I think their
mind,
morals are
and
fucking
soul.
stupid.
I can tell you this.
And I think that's
when
the world we
trivial
should live in
parts have
now.
been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains.
How I treat everyone else's gods.
In most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
How do you and Lae'zel get along?
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their
Croaked
alien
out because
tongue
they look
as
like
they
frogs.
died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
I have the thought of when you were romantically all your guys before he eats her out. It looks like I'm having frog legs
Look at Scrub
tonight.
in the background.
I see him. But did you hear what I said?
No, what?
When you were romancing Lae'zel that one run, where your guy went to eat her, how you're going, it looks like I'm having frog legs tonight.
That was you that said that.
No, I'm saying I said that, but your character could have fucking said that. She'd have drowned you for that.
She'll probably stab you in the shoulder.
Stab you in the shoulder, then throw you in a lake so you drown. Well, probably going, if you're a competent warrior, you'll be fine. Why not ask
To
Lae'zel?
one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper. There is a fanaticism in the Lolth swarm that lends itself to chaos. They turn their blades on one another as readily as on outsiders. The Gith have stricter hierarchies and stronger commitment to a single cause. I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion.
Just out of curiosity.
Before the
what's your
no,
charisma?
the necromancer. We should ransack his chambers and see what.
I think mine's at. Yeah, mine's at 21.
I think it's a 21.
Well, I kept putting ability improvement into it, and because of the charisma of the Hag boon that we said we were gonna do.
Ah. And mine's in
You
Constitution.
forgot, didn't you?
Yeah, and mine's in Constitution, so I don't fucking die. I really wish I could talk to Minthara.
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
I'd
We'll
love to
talk
see what she
later.
has to say to me as just like a side character at the camp, because...
Well, okay, for you she's still on 0, for me she's on neutral 10.
Starion is 33 for me, and 12 for you.
Keep it together.
Yeah, I'm in the beginning of the fucking room, it's like, ooh, another vampire.
I like to think he told you at camp well before anyone else, and then you just came and told me, and like I was like, yeah, I know. I can spot a vampire from a mile away. For starters, your blood doesn't feel the same. So the cutscene bugged out for me and
Thoughts are back
it
on the
ended for me.
twisted Sceleritas and his honeyed words of violence.
You called for... Oh, my nausea. I come here, but I cannot grant you this prize quite yet. You... Oh, the reward will titillate your... You will receive... Isabel.
I just had a
She
concerning
is
thought.
too precious to live.
How is resisting the dirge gonna go for us when our partners are at risk? Because there's 2 of us having that cutscene. Are we gonna be playing Russian roulette with our partners' lives?
Evidently, I think so. Wait. Or if it's one of us just playing the cutscene, it depends on what happens in that cutscene.
Well, no, because my cutscenes sometimes glitch out and I either don't get the dialogue and it ends, or I get dialogue but I don't see what's going on, so I'm kind of missing important cues sometimes.
Oh, no. Huh? You adore piles of bodies, Master. They have always been your favorite. Oh, your unconscious clever mind hungers for it. Be true to your...
Yeah, so before every long rest, that happens in like in Act 3, right?
I think.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, it happens in Act 3 because in Act 2 they want us to kill Isabel.
Yeah.
So before every long rest in Act 3, I'ma save just in
Do it
case.
in Act 2 too, just to
The dog is unable to speak
Yeah,
through
sure,
the
alright.
small bag he holds
But
in
I
his
think I might
mouth.
have to call it here today.
Alright,
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Let's see. Save. Make the dedicated save.
Oh, potion of help. He knows me so well. He said stop bleeding all over my fucking camp.
Okay, we went from 10 hours and 59 minutes to 14 hours and 27 minutes. Damn.
Nice. And we've been streaming 2 hours and 209 minutes.
Yeah.
And the stream.
Yeah, end it over here on my side too.